All right, ladies and gentlemen, just finishing getting set up right now. It is technically 1 minute before 1 o'clock, so I am technically early. That puts me ahead of every other streamer I've ever watched, but that's okay. Hope everyone's doing good today. I know I have actually returned to Twitch. My God, what have I done? Really knows. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that we are looking good. Yes. Let's make sure everything's looking fine on Twitch real quick before we go ahead and get started. Of course, we are here today. Things are looking good. We are here today for Extra Life's charity stream to support the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. I believe in particular donations to the Alchemical Rabbit page, which you can find at the bottom of... Oh, I think it's at the bottom. You can find it on the Twitch page where you're watching. If you're watching this on video on demand, I will try to leave it in the description, including on YouTube. Currently $75 on our way to the $300 goal. If you're interested in donating, please go ahead. I believe my donations are going towards the Children's Hospital in Oakland. May be wrong about that, somewhere in the East Bay. But today, what we will be playing is Warhammer Total War 2 Mortal Empires. So, I have poked my head into Mortal Empires, and it is a doozy of a game. So, the question is, what are we going to play as? Of course, we have the option of the elves. We're not playing as the elves. The elves are boring. The pansies, we're not playing as them. Could play as the lizardmen. I have admittedly not played as the lizardmen at all since Total War Warhammer 2 came out, so it could be an interesting experience. The old standard of Dark Elves are still available. I could play old boy Malekith, fresh in that building. We could play Marathi, but honestly that feels sacrilegious to it wholly, so we're not going to be going ahead with that. Also, just so we know, I know down the lower right-hand corner, I can't get any closer to it than this, or left-hand corner, we have the feed of donations, or at least the total of donations on the Extra Life page. I may have to refresh that every now and then. I don't know if it'll update. Here, let's just, all right, real quick, let's see what, I don't think anything's changed. No, it hasn't. But, so every now and then we'll go in and check in on that. Other than that, we have the choice of the Empire from Total War Warhammer 1. Could be interesting, although, I don't think we're going to necessarily get to anything super interesting. The old stalwart, the dwarves. Admittedly, if I actually want to win... Let's see, admittedly, if I actually want to win, playing dwarves would probably be best, because I have the most experience with them. Yes, that is true, Saint Shinigami. It is the best game for this. We have Bretonnia. I know jack crap about Bretonnia in this game. I know what they were on the tabletop game. I really don't know how they play in this. Greenskins, I'm not playing as Greenskins. Undead could be interesting. I have played very little of the Undead. But I do have a thing for their aesthetics, so that may be a choice. I also always play as the Von Karsteins. And of course, we have Chaos. What I am thinking for today... What do we do? Right now, I am leaning between dwarves, just because I know them. Skaven, because I haven't actually played them that much. And the Undead. Probably the Von Karsteins. I definitely think so, yes. Alright. I think, in memory of the D&D game I'm currently running, we are going to play as the Von Karsteins. Yes. Alright. So, for the Von Karsteins in the Mortal Empire campaign, we have access to a few unique buildings. We have plus 15% melee attack and melee defense when we have both our lords reinforcing each other, so that sort of encourages us to stick together. Everybody has increased movement range. All units in the army receive Vanguard deployment, because that's just mean. And we have Siege Attacker as a starting attribute. I think we're going to go with the Von Karsteins. Let us begin. Yeah, so the stream for today will be running from 1 p.m. Pacific till 4 p.m. Pacific, assuming nothing super strange happens. I am dealing with a bit of a bad cold sinus infection kind of thing. So if I every now and then cough or sneeze or something, I do apologize. I am going to try and keep that down. And I am also loaded up with drugs, so that will also help. Antihistamines, suggestions, the whole lot, plus some antibiotics. Alright.
Glory to you, Vlad, first of the von Carstein line. Though you are again ascendant, your rightful home, Castle Drakenhof, is kept from you by Manfred. And there are yet more who would see you undone. The Tempelhof brood control the lands to the north as far as the River Styr. They defy your hegemony as the first and greatest of the vampire counts. Raise the undead hosts, take their lands, and burn their crypts for this insolence. The high mountains to the south are infested with dwarfs. Your homelands will never be safe with such an enemy so close. Make plans to drive their stunted kind out. Greatness runs throughout the von Carstein bloodline, my lord. Your greatness. You are the master of Sylvania, of all unliving, and soon the world.
Very true. Alright, so it sounds like our objectives for today is going to be crushing the other vampire accounts first, claiming Tempelhof and all this land to our north. There is Drakenhof. I don't think we really want to ally with them, but then we'll turn our attention to the dwarves. Let's go ahead and make sure, first things first, advice frequency is on low. Good, so we don't have to worry about him poking in too often. In the meantime, we have our first couple of vampires. So, what do they actually do? Okay, so they spread corruption. So what I am thinking we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and immediately send a vampire. Choosing which territory I really want to go after. I think we're going to try and secure our southern borders. Let's just go ahead, drop a couple of vampires over here. That is excellent. Because we don't really need to be spraying vampiric corruption into the territories that are already vampiric. At least I wouldn't think we would. No. Alright, so we have Vlad. Vlad has 1 unit of Blood Knights, a lot of bats, and Vargeist. So we're going very beast heavy, it would appear. Once again, I don't have a huge amount of experience with the undead, so... Alright, so that's how we get Black Knights. This is how we just get our basic skeleton warriors. Let's make sure we go for that first. Okay, so we actually need to claim these 2 cities before anything else. So if that's the case,
mine will dominate here.
I'm wondering if we want to see, can you become our friends? Not super fond of us, so we are immediately going to have to go after something. So I think our first target's actually going to be... We go against the... Oh, no, we can't enter their territory. Okay, I was thinking... There is no way to get up there without crossing into someone's territory and pissing them off, isn't there? Alright, let's piss off the humans. Oh yeah, we're going straight into war. Excellent. He has no allies. He's the 100th. That's actually the weakest. I think there's 100 factions, so... So, let's go ahead and begin this correctly. No auto-resolve for the first battle. That'd be boring. Let's go straight into it. Yes, I don't see a whole lot of reason. Though von Carstein seems to have some kind of preference for the... I haven't noticed any buffs for that, but let's see. Take a look at him in more detail after we eat a few humans just to feel better about it. Yeah, if we can go ahead and crush Stirland immediately, as long as we can have a defensive force there, I think we can dissuade the Empire from retaliating for their living brethren. That is actually an excellent amount of starting magic. That'll work. So, he has 1 spell. He faints and shades, confounding the enemy. Okay, so he can bring down melee attack on enemies. He can do Invocation of the Heck, which is our healing. That makes sense. And then we have a buff that he can throw onto allies. Julio. Now, we have them somewhat surrounded, actually. What we could do is we could send the knights over here.
Vlad von
Bring
Karstein.
Vlad. Yes. Bring group of our Vargeist. That's right. Geists are the flyers. Ghouls. And yes, Blood for the Blood God is out. I actually don't own it. I never bothered to buy the Gore DLC for some reason. Alright, so we're going to send the main force up this way. We are then going to deploy these little fellows. Can we actually get behind their line? That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I should probably pick up the Gore expansion. It just never really appealed to me. So many bats! I don't think he has much range, so let's see what we're dealing with. Alright. You guys, let's get you moving. The bats, on the other hand, are going to sweep around. We actually have no desire to drive these into their front lines. Oh my god, so many wings. Ah! Okay. Alright, so they're looping around. Go ahead and bring the bats to harass the rear. Alright. So, what we are going to do is grab the Geists, and let's send them in. So we'll do this. Bring the knights around the sides. Bring up von Karstein. He can go straight in. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get them spelled up. Very good. And then into the rear we go. Not too bad. The knights, let's get them up. Von Karstein is his own beast in melee, so let's get him in there. Go ahead and immediately start healing one of our groups. And straight into the rear of the spearmen, if you would be so kind. Get in there for that charge. Lances down. Boom. And they're breaking immediately. Alright, alright. And we have crushed them immediately. Did we even lose? I think we lost 2 units in that fight. 2 Vargeist. Let's check the donations real quick for Saint Shinigami. It has gone through. Thank you very much for the donation. Greatly appreciated. I think I just have to refresh the page to get it to show up down here, unfortunately. But thank you very much. Very generous. All right. Yep, they killed 3 of them. Oh, I think we lost a bat. How disappointing. All right. So, immediately come back. Let's not completely screw over public order right at the beginning. Maybe not the best option. Now, their other city is up here. That's a little out of our way. Let's see. Keep that. Now, since we killed things here, yes, there are a few things that we can go ahead and pick up. You know, we're just going to take all of these just to help flesh out our front line. Boom. And we actually have no local recruitment because there's nothing in the moot that we can... What is this building? Less growth? Okay, so that's the equivalent of funds. And yes, indeed, for the kids. Thank you very much for the donation. So that's good. We have you in position. What do we want to actually do with you? I'm going to send her up here just to get vampire corruption going. Right now, there is a lack of it. Yeah, we can see we're upping 5%, so that will help. It will take a little bit to get there. Alright, so because you seem to be very much into Fellbats and Onstate, look that way. But I do like growth, and we're actually going to go for that instead. Alright, and that's it for turn 1. So magic drop chance. I don't know. Once again, I don't know the undead's skills and such. So replenishes hit points. So that's just his regeneration. That's campaign move. Alright, movement. Always sort of my first priority in these, so we'll just keep with what we know. And now we begin the 100 or so different factions that have to slide on through to actually continue this. Yeah, let's zoom out and look at this map once it's done with it, just to get an idea. The dwarves have come already. Alright. We can deal with that. Actually, we don't have to deal with that. We'll just let the, let's see what the other vampire counts. Well, no, the other vampire counts aren't really gonna help, are they? So should we...
For the wisdom of the
That's a concerning force, but Schwarzhaven does have a small garrison, and it's only 4 units, so let's not, like... Let's not freak out or anything, right? We can get spearmen, we could straight into crypt ghouls, which seems like a good idea. Or we can keep growing that. Let's just go ahead and get our main city as ready as we can. You guys are slowly corrupting. What can we do here? Let's just make sure they can't replenish.
Yes, my son.
Excellent. We are successful. There we go. So those dwarves are taking damage every turn that they're in our territory. They're just gonna get worse. Oh, right into specialist. Can we move back? No, that's okay. So you're doing your corruption. We want to immediately start taking down Templehof. Yep, Templehof can burn. He's even weaker than the
annihilate them.
what are these? The Stirland? They're even weaker than that, so.
Death and destruction.
Alright. Let's do this one a little bit more straightforward. Getting that... Because, you know, I know normally I would want to go ahead and just auto-resolve these easy fights, but especially at the beginning of the game, if I can minimize my losses by doing the fights straight up, it can maybe save me a turn of having to sit on my butt regenerating the troops. So I think this is a better idea. What I'll do is I'll probably just go ahead and reload that just between unloading screens just to get it updated. Alright. Let's see, that's a crap amount of magic. Let's see if we can get a little better. There we go. That's a bit. Alright, so what we will do is we will take our knights and Vargeist. Actually, we don't need to take the Vargeist, they fly. We'll go ahead and set the knights around the flank. Very small number of guys, so take that. Skeletons can take the spearmen. Take that. You know, yeah, it's like I am so close to the front, I keep forgetting. And the Vargeists will probably wreck some base. And as for von Kostein himself, let's just give a little bit of support to our undead holding the center. Alright, let's see what we can do here. You guys, let's just move you there. Vargeists come around this flank. Side. Similar thing that we did last time with the bats. We're just gonna surround them. Goal here. Alright, everybody's moving into position. They are trying to form up into something defensive. I think it comes straight for me. Sure you want to do that. Okay. There you go. You guys fight those off. Not super worried. Yeah, so give them that buff. They'll have that taken care of momentarily. We'll even invocation of the heck them to keep them up and going. And in we go. Alright, so those bats have broken. And let's just sweep on in with everything else. Saving the knights. Once again, of all the things I can't regenerate quickly, it's the knights. We want to make sure we just don't lose any of those. You know what? Von Karstein, kill those things. And put that debuff on them. And oh, sweet mother of God. I'm not even sure I can... I'm not even sure the knights can get in. Just get behind them. This is probably going to end quicker than I even have time to get the knights into position. Come on, boys. Get at least one charge in there. In they go. They're going to get caught up. And there's something resembling a charge.
All shall bow before me.
The skeleton warriors just crush them. Stomp, 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 stomp. Invocation of Nehek. Oops. Oh well. I think we'll gain back all the corpses that we lost there anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it. Quick refresh. Once again, don't have too many people watching, but that's fine. I'm also just sort of keeping an eye on to see if friends and family don't go through that. Yeah, so when I started the first Mortal Empires campaign, I went ahead and just did it as dwarves, which I enjoyed because, you know, it's cool to get to play the dwarves with sort of the new mechanics that are involved in the game, and they did keep all the story missions and everything that existed from Total War Warhammer 1. The problem with playing as dwarves pretty much is because they are so consolidate the dwarven territories and fight the orcs. Like, there's very little reason for me to get out and attack aggressively, whereas here, there is more, I find. Alright, so that is done. Can we raise anything else here? We can get our first groups of dire wolves, which ooh, but we are really low on money. Do we want to do that? I don't think so. Instead, I think we're just going to get a second group of skeletons. Actually, we can just get those over here, so they'll be raised immediately, like so. Alright. Next turn. We're going to see what these dwarves do. Do we actually have line of sight on what they're using? No, but I'm not too worried. You are still just basically hanging out here on deployment, so please do that.
I thirst.
As for you, I think... Let's see, normally I go to make my lords big buffers. Yeah, there are a lot of factions, right? And I don't even have all the DLC in the game, so... what I think we're going to go for is... Right now, I think we're just going to keep buffing him up. We'll start buffing our own armies once we start running into the needful. So, hello. Hello, this is Dr. Dog. Let's see. Good.
King of darkness.
Alright, let's see if we can take Castle Templehof, or at least put it under siege next turn. Here's the concern. What if we take Templehof, or we siege Templehof, but we don't have the forces to take it easily? Okay, the dwarves have pulled back. That's good. So I'll be without an army, and I don't have enough money to raise another one. So we may have to... Ooh. Their armies just retreat. I guess they're going after Drakenhof. Try and secure themselves. Alright, turn 3. Okay, good. We did need a bit of money, so thank you for that. You... Let us go ahead and send you into dwarf territory. Now, go ahead and start damaging their public order a bit.
I thirst.
Success, so they no longer have that building. That's good. Yes. She gained like 2 whole levels from that. Let's just keep getting specialist up when it can. Let's see, how's this area slowly coming into its own when it comes to vampire corruption. That is good. We have available. We do have a little bit of redundancy, so we'll go ahead and take this building down. Get the corrupted village up and running.
Before me.
What's available to us? I am going to go ahead and grab a bunch of units just to lay this siege down. May lose them, like get rid of them afterwards. And in we go.
And destruction.
Okay, so what could we build in one turn? Get 1 ram. We even need 1 ram. We're going to be able to screw up their walls fierce with the number of flyers we have. So let's just do it. When will Tomb Kings be coming? I'm guessing Tomb Kings, if it's not going to happen as a Before Christmas DLC, then I'm assuming it's probably going to be like late first quarter, second quarter next year. That would be my... Oh yeah, cause it's the Saint Shinigami. So Squeak's very hard, but isn't it like Caster? The Caster Skaven, he's the easier one. Get a little bit more magic. That didn't work out. Okay. So, I must say, for an undead area, you have a very lush green countryside, Templehoff. So kudos to you for that. Alright, so this one is going to be pretty much just a hammer. Take the zombies will assault the walls and will eat the tower shots. Meanwhile, we will try and get one group of skeletons up on either side. The knights we're going to hold back in reserves. The idea with them being is that they will go through if we can actually take the gate. And if we can't, we don't have to worry about it. And then all the other bats can hang out like so. Alright. Yeah, I have a feeling Squeak in Mortal Empires might be a little rough. Alright, what are we looking at immediately? Take a look. Alright, so they've held back their bats to the rear. That's fine. They'll be able to read enough. Alright. So, first things first. I'm going to direct all of our bats in to just cause problems. We lose a few bats. That's not the worst thing in the world. Said, not knowing it actually was. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and take the flanks and center with one group each. Zombies. Is it worth sending all the zombies at the gates? That seems like it may be a bad idea. So for that, we will send these three over here. You can ascend these walls. And this group, let's go ahead and group them. This group will attack over here. And this group will attack over here. Again, knights will stay in the back. And, okay, so Squeak is a fusion of Squeak and Skrulk. Yeah, they've really got to think about their naming. And everyone is going. I'm going to send this group of zombies immediately at the front gate. He will also go at the gatehouse. Okay, once again, we're going to take a few shots as we siege the walls here, but I'm not too worried about it. Especially once all these bats and the Vargheists get in, we should be doing damage. Alright. Let's see, we're going to need to get him a lot closer if we actually want to do spells. Oh wow, I forgot to position him. I forgot to position Von Karstein completely. Oops. Alright, so this group of zombies on the left side has almost already fallen. Actually, it kind of looks like we're taking everything very, very quickly. That's true. Skaven don't really care about how difficult things are, or the idea of losses. Alright, so those guys are shattering. Let's go ahead and send these three units down below. Yeah, because we can go ahead and send guys up the walls. They'll deal with what we need. Boom, boom. Grab these guys. Good. Go ahead and just close in on these skeleton spearmen, get them a little flanked. Sending zombies to just punch the wall. See how effective this actually is. It is, I'm gonna be honest, that's more effective than I was expecting. Alright, alright. Looks like we have full claim here. Just make sure we kill those zombies. Yeah, once we take this wall, it's over. I'm not too worried. It is a zombie battering ram. I'm Gonna be honest, I was expecting a little more fortification out of it, but you know, we won't complain. Also, zombies that know how to use ladders. You have to give them credit for that. Alright. Alright, they're almost already done. Alright, they're gone. Let's just hop on these Fellbats as quickly as we can. And there goes their leadership. They will dissolve. Oh, no. Zombie battering ram. No, I didn't mean it. Von Kostein, could you help? I don't even know if you can do anything. Bring the knights up. Push through the wall, should it be necessary. Let's see. Is there anyone here we can heal? You look like you're hurting a bit, so there you go. Have some regeneration. And who do we have left back here? Bunch of skeleton spearmen, and yeah, it's just a bunch of spearmen who are falling apart. Alright, let's grab the army. Come on, guys. Some of you are flyers. I know you can get down there. Oh, and the walls have fallen. In we go. Send the knights. Take the center of the city. Knights took a few hits from the towers. That's okay. Alright, all melee. Focus on those spearmen. Don't think this should... Oh god, the frame rate. The frame rate, so many wings. So many wings. And I think that is literally everything they had. It was, and we are done. Was a little bit World War Z. The climbing of the... Alright. We lost 89 zombies. I am ashamed. Also, those Vargeist... Damage those Vargeist do. It's so good. And welcome all viewers. If you are interested in supplying a donation to assist the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals through the Extra Life Charity, there is a link down in the information beneath the stream. Alright, with taking that city, I do think we're going to loot and occupy this one just for a little bit of money, and we now control all of Western Sylvania. Excellent. What do we have available? Logs? Let's build some logs. Alright. Things? That was a little better than I thought. So next thing we'll probably focus on is taking Württemberg up here, and then we can turn our attention to what is going on with Drakenhof. Alright, there is still a Tempelhof city left. I think that's up here somewhere. Alright, now that we have that, do we need to cut down on any of this for the sake of... wondering if we need to bring down anything to make this army a little... That is a nice amount of undead, so I'm going to take that and start actually getting some stronger forces. Tempelhof, what can we do for you? Plus taxes, growth. We're going to go for growth.
Yes, my sire.
You are
dare.
going to go up here and continue to corrupt the human lands. Those affecting our local. Good.
Welcome. Sit by my side.
Can I
and
help
let
you,
us
Manfred?
discuss mutually beneficial matters.
What do you want? Do we want to make peace with Manfred von Kostein? Our old, great... Younger? Older? I don't know if he's a younger or older brother. I don't know. I think we're going to go for it because I think we're going to concentrate on wiping out the humans for at least a little while. Like, we'll take Sturland and we will take, whatever the Sun guys are. I can't remember. The Sun Bros. So, start working on an alliance with them. Because, yeah, we got these two territories and we can deal with dwarves. We have plenty of targets before we need to see about him. And who knows, maybe we can get him to confederate in the long term. Unlikely, but possible. Ah, yes. Normally you crush the Sun Bros, Saint Shinigami. For some reason, Sturland always angers me. Whenever I play Empire, Sturland does something to screw up my allies. So I figure, you know what? I'm just gonna deal with them now, and I never...
What
Sylvania agrees.
Don't want anything
Yes.
else. Who is
Von
Wizenland,
Carstein.
and why do you want to be friends
A
with
curse upon the Empire for centuries. What do you...
you mean creature? Come on, I'm like an elector count to you people. Alright. We've done that. Vampire Corruption is doing its work up there. We have Vampire Corruption hitting dwarves.
Yes, my
Good.
son.
Let's keep screwing with
The dead shall rise.
another success. Also, I'm just doing it to get her experience. Alright, so there we go. She is fully specialized. Meanwhile, what do we have available? Let's see, we do have ability to build those. Charnel Pit might not be a bad idea. We don't... Well, we do have a farm. We have a farm sits. We already have growth in. But there's not a whole lot of other options, so we'll just go with alright.
The world will drown
Now
in
then.
blood.
Yeah, so Public Order is doing better. Where? That other Tempelhof city. Up there. You know, I'm gonna leave it to them. I'm going to assume that my brother, or I think brother, can deal with that. And if he can't, well,
Von
his
Carstein.
fault. Yeah, so we'll get into position. We're not going to step into territory. I want to start getting attrition, and we will start raiding next.
Who
Easy.
wishes the red kiss?
You know what? Go damage some buildings.
Raid the tombs.
Alright, there is a decent army at Wurtebad.
Undeath Ascendant.
But we are damaging their walls, so she'll be useful next turn. Let's go ahead and go straight with additional buildings. I know specialists, this is better well-rounded, but for taking this city, I want to make sure these walls are as broken as possible. And then let's get growth and income up. And pass it over. Yeah, so it seems like the undead definitely have a lot less when it comes to income compared to a lot of the living empires. Also, I find it a little weird that you call this entire thing Mortal Empires when half the damn races are elves and... Oh well. Let's see, while that's all loading, let's check the stream. We're still sitting at 125. Hey, I'm going to be honest, that is better than I thought when I originally signed up to do all this. So, they're getting raided. They will probably kill that army themselves. If he bothers to step into my territory, then I'll consider... Alright, now let's actually take a look at this map. This is all the map. If you are watching this on YouTube and you haven't seen the Mortal Empires campaign yet, it's a little blurry because of Fog of War, but basically where I'm tracing with the cursor, that's the map. This is everything we've seen. And this is all the territory just in that one little region. See how long this take? Yeah, it is a big. Alright. You step in. And immediately, let's get you into raiding. That way he's no longer losing all of his troops, and we'll make our way up here.
Not likely.
What could you do that would be helpful? Punishment's not actually a concern. Instead, let's screw with your public order for a few
Death shall
turns.
rise.
It's okay, it's okay. We're just getting you XP. I don't have a whole lot else to be spending money on right now. But if I can get these two extra vampires like leveled up, they are going to do some work. So that's going well. We have, let's see, do we have any no lords available? We have no construction. Stirland is, of course, a broken area, but we're going to fix that probably in about 2 turns. Okay, we're up to 1,000 income a turn. That's decent considering where we were just 5 minutes ago. We should consider reinforcing our friendship vampire counts. Because I don't necessarily mind sharing existence with them. Because they only have dwarf territory to really expand into. If I can... Maybe they could head up into Essen. But... Okay, well, we need to make friends with the orcs as well. That's the thing. I normally play armies that are either only friendly with themselves, like dwarves or dark elves, or are the Empire, who are like, oh yeah, they're sort of friends with everybody. Get out. We're stealing 8 souls. I need those 8 souls. That 8 souls is keeping me above 1,000 income. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, we'll deal with him. Oh, is Stirland about to rebel? They are. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue the raid in the Votbad territory, just to... Why are they doing so well? Oh, because the army's keeping them in line. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and let the Moot go through its little rebellion, little fancy pants thing. It'll get us money next turn, and we have an army in position. But we don't need a gate. Not yet. What's this? That's income and public order. That seems like a good idea. Straight up. Done. Oh, do we don't want to actually increase... You know, we don't want to actually add another army right now. A trade agreement? I could use some money. Thank you. Alright, so we are now friendly. You are a schemer. He does like to break his agreements. Need to keep an eye on him. Alright, so that's going well. Is anyone else...
Yes, I will listen.
Averland
My time is
actually
short.
likes us. Oh, because we're screwing with Stirland.
Who calls?
Well, we're not
What?
gonna make friends with him, to be honest.
The Empire.
You want a trade
Deliver your
agreement?
missive and
No.
then get from my...
Alright, so we'll have a rebellion this turn. Von Karstein will deal with it immediately. Not a problem.
Yes, my sire.
Keep getting you... Critical failure, so she is going to be out for a little while. As long as you're gonna 5 turns.
I thirst.
You know what, you just stay there and keep working on that vampiric corruption, girl. Fortunately, now we're losing vampiric corruption. We recruit any vampires here? No, that's an unfortunate loss, but it is what it is. Yeah, I know you're about to rebel. Go ahead. Okay, it's just human rebels, whatever. Alright. Once again, taking my attempts to update the stream whenever
I
possible.
shall eat thine heart.
That was aggressive. You want an alliance? No, because you are my target immediately after. And he knows he is, and that's why he's concerned. Fast forward through this as much as we can. Hey Dave, how you doing, man? The evil Dave. This is to be not confused with Spooky Dave or Scaredy Dave. Way out there. Today we are crushing... Well, it's obvious you are a Dave. So, that's an unfortunate attack. I think we could deal with this. I think they're thinking we are a little worse off than we are. We don't have a lord and we're undead. We're actually pretty... But hey, let's at least do some damage to them before the entire city burns to the ground. I like how you got Kingdom Death and now you're considering Warhammer. You realize what kind of pain you're inviting upon your soul by doing that. Having both those at the same time, I hope. Alright, let's get them in. Let's just put the skeletons directly behind them, because we're going to get shot. Hands down, we're going to get shot. Send the bats over there. Alright, move out. Don't actually have a chance of winning this one. I just want to see if I can actually hurt their army. Alright. Make sure that the skeletons don't, like, run into the zombies. Okay, we actually have decent sight on their archers. Let's see if we can screw with them a little. Alright, let's go ahead and get the zombies in as well as we can. Okay, they appear to be pulling back. Yeah, they're just going to do hit-and-run tactics. Alright, bats have been hit. Pull out. Yeah, the bats we're going to have to see if we can do anything with. You two, hit there. You two, actually go after these guys. Go for the swordsman. What do we have down here? Alright, zombies. Can we get the skeletons out and wrapped around? I doubt it, but we will try. Alright, bats. Hit the crossbows. Not a good win fight for us, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, we are actually going to get a little bit behind them. Try to see if we can do it around with this other group as well. Alright, they are frightened. That's a good sign. Alright, pull off before those spearmen get in. Then hit them. Yeah, unfortunately we just don't have the numbers we need to fight this many humans. God. Talking in the chat about the hemorrhaging of money from miniature games. It's so true. It's so true. Alright, all targets. Just see if we can kill one of them. That's get out. But we're not going to win this. There is no chance we're going to win this. Those pistoliers, if nothing else, are ruining our days. You know what? Let's just keep them running. Come on, bats. Come on over and assist. Get in there. We can break one of their units. Maybe we can start something resembling a chain reaction. Alright, alright. Come on. Come on, their leadership. We are down to half our army, unfortunately. They are about to break, maybe? Ah, here they come. Here come those crossbows. Exactly what we didn't want. Thankfully, he is shooting on his own units, for what that's worth. And come on, get in on... Okay, that one's broken. Go to the swordsman group. See if we can do something. Warriors are rallying. Bats. Get in there. Yeah, I think numbers are... Yeah, we're not going to win this. Yep, bats are gone. Alright. An unfortunate defeat from the Empire Rebels. It would have gone worse if I had auto-resolved it, to be fair, so... Yeah, well. They will, unfortunately, I think, burn that city to the ground. Which is not great, considering it was... Actually, no, that was one of the ones we captured. That wasn't one of our main ones. It's fine, it didn't have that much money invested. Alright. And the moot has been... Oh, they didn't actually burn it. They just conquered it. In a battle, eliminating a lord belonging to the following enemies of the vampire count. Tempelhof and the dwarves. We may actually be able to do something about that. Now then. About this that you just did.
The world will be mine.
Alright, let's just take that back. Okay, that could have gone better. Could have gone better. Alright, well, we did that. We completed the mission. Not sure how that counted, but it did. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, city is unfortunately heavily damaged. Get that repaired immediately, and then we can redirect our attention. You, unfortunately, I'm going to send you back down here. You've been doing some annoyances to the dwarves, but I think we need to secure this human area. Alright, oh, thank you, Evil Dave. Just to do a quick update to the... There's the update. Thank you very much for the donation, Dave. That is true. That is one entire model. One, like, not a super big model, of course. I mean, that would be... Alright, so Tempelhof is hanging out, but they only have 2 units. Read about them. How are we doing with you guys? You guys liking us? Yeah, so that's still going up. Alright, it was a small delay. Tiny delay. Cloud of Horror? No. Children of the Night. Passive ability. Let's go for that. I kind of like this. What does it do? So it's constant buff on himself. Doesn't work if his leadership is broken, but it resurrects dead combatants And it heals the injured. Greatly. Okay. Like it.
King of Darkness.
So, oh, he actually got 2 levels. In that case, let's go ahead and give him the 2nd level of Invocation of Nahek. Alright, Sun Bros. Watch yourselves now. Yeah, it does seem like the big problem I have as the undead is just income. Shockingly, zombies don't make a lot of money. Thought process with this entire thing is... if we can control them, if we can just take Stirland out, we can build that up as our military area of operations against the humans and keep our heartlands all economic. I know he's there. Taking 8 souls, whatever. He's basically mugging 1 skeleton per turn and taking his pocket change. So let's go ahead, pass you over into territory. We have enough to go into raiding. We do. Excellent. Sure, you're not raiding your own territory. No, but lack of corruption is a problem.
It is night.
So let's just go ahead and get a vampire in there to get spread corruption going. I should actually level her up into that. Yeah, so that'll at least do some work. How much would it be for a lord? I could get Isabella. I think we're gonna get Isabella. Because she... melee defense plus 10 for embedded vampire heroes. Yeah, so she... Hello, Train! I know you're there. It's okay. We acknowledge that you exist. We have 1 asshole train conductor who really likes to do this. Alright, so she'll be there. She'll help with the corruption, the public order, and she'll deal with this remaining Teppelhof fully. Well, I know that I know that skeletons don't have deep pockets. That's why he's only getting 8 souls per turn. Also, hello, Atoli. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know if you have this streaming at work or not, but greetings. I have no idea if she can hear me. Find out. Also, if this means it's streaming over at Games of Berkeley, that means I now have to watch my language. Alright. Alright, that's a little bit more income. That is good. Tempelhof is running around like an idiot. What can we now get? Okay, so we're starting to get some options in the local region. So, that is... what do we want to... I think let's just go ahead and let's just build her up a nice, solid, like, annoying front line of zombies. That's going to be her deal, since she looks like she's kind of going to be our more standard lady. Go ahead and get... no, let's just get 5 units, and, yeah. Or, let's just leave it at that for right now. I still want to make sure we have a little bit of money if we want to screw with somebody. You... let's get on the road. Yeah, so he will start doing work to them now. You... what do you want to do with you? Would you guys be willing to do military access? No, but you'll do a defensive alliance with money. Alright, now how about military access? I'm not going to war with the dwarves yet. Sorry. Okay, we're still very much heading upwards.
Alright.
One thing I'm a little concerned about is going to war with too many people. I'm surrounded on a lot of sides. That's good.
This night?
Can we slow them? No, and I don't want to leave this territory anyway. Right, we are still 2 turns from our other vampire coming back. You... I'm just gonna keep recruiting here, is what I'm thinking. So we'll do that, and then we will go for... now, are ghouls... what are ghouls actually good at? Damage dealers, so they're just straight up... yeah, they have the normal disintegration crumbling thing. They are an undead. They cause fear. They have resilience. Yeah. So I think all these guys are just straight up hit you with poison. Yes, so these guys are like flanking debuffers. Okay. We'll hold off on those for right now. Instead, let's just build that entire center of zombies. It's gonna be a mass of them.
I thirst.
You can just hang out in this territory. I'm not worried about you. Meanwhile, definitely more vampiric corruption. We need to get that spreading as fast as possible. Alright. Loading, let's check the stream. We're at 140, almost halfway to our goal for this year. Again, thank you to everybody who has participated and donated so far. Tire center of zombies? We can have a tire center of zombies. That sounds like a plan. Definitely an idea. Oh, who are you? You... you hate Templehoff. But Templehoff is nearly dead. You're afraid I'm going to come after you. Okay. Fine, I won't. Not concerned about them yet. I have like 2 targets before I'll start spreading north. I'm kind of leaving them for the vampire counts to claim. I want to just build up that alliance. Alright, what do you think you're doing? You know, I'm going to fight this for fun. I'm just going to fight this because why the hell not? Yes. I guess this is his last-ditch effort, because I think the vampire counts killed off his actual remaining city. So the only option he has is to take another one, so he's just gonna attack my quasi-capital. Poor. You know, we'll even gamble. Let's just gamble. Let's see, once again, can't deploy, unfortunately, outside of formation unless we... Can't deploy outside. I'm sorry, we can't deploy outside the deployment zone unless we have Vlad in our group. She's supposed to have magic, but it doesn't look like she actually knows any yet. And then the bats, you know what, they're in a good place. So, do you have any spells? Yes, you do. What do you know? Spirit Leech. Can you Spirit Leech that guy? We're going to try. Anyone else? Move up. Bats, move up. Alright. Actually, I should check my settings. I think there's a setting I can do to make sure I have much larger units. Because right now I think I have it turned down for performance while recording. And while streaming is intensive, I don't think it's as bad as recording. And I'm not actually saving locals. So, zombies, get in there. There, I think, went the Spirit Leech. Yes. So she's just eating away at his leadership. Get into those flanks. You go deal with him. Just dive on in. You know what? Let's send the bats at him. He'll do some damage to the bats, but it's funnier this way. Alright, other bats, let's send you in as well. And his skeletal warrior, 17, 16, 15, they will be dead momentarily. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Boom. Alright, they're dead. And let's just eat him. Set the fast mode. Let's end this. You gotta give him some credit. He's trying. Put on Spirit Leech. I mean, he's trying. It's a heroic last stand. Alright. Come on, just finish him off. Him with another one. And he is dead. Alright. I know, it was a silly way to do it, but I wanted to. Oh, he did kill 30 of them. Not sure what he killed 30 of, because I didn't lose that many men looking at their health bars, but hey, whatever. Alright. They are fast bats, this is true. Also hitting the game to fast mode if helped. Let's just go for leadership. Wait, he didn't die. How did he not die? I killed him. He should be dead. I call BS. Alright. Fast forward through the rest. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take von Kostein to take the capital of Stirland here, and following that I'm going to take a 5-minute break. 5-minute break, though.
Shall know me and tremble.
In we go, buddy.
Annihilate them.
Ooh, that is a decent garrison. We are actually not going to take that quite yet. Instead, we're just going to start working on siege, and we're going to see about bringing our wife along.
Shed their blood.
Since we've now sort of dealt with the von Kostein problem. Alright, Isabella. I need you to lend some support up here on Vurtbad. Can you do that? Alright, let's go ahead and get a couple of immediates. And what else do we want? What else do we... let's go ahead and make sure we get those basic supports in. And, you know, we haven't tried the Dire Wolves. Bring a couple of Dire Wolves. Oh, that will take too many turns, though. Get 1 unit of bats there. I think 12 units to reinforce his army will do enough. She, on the other hand, will be very useful. She can come up here and actually do some damage, I think, to their unit. Territory. Alright. You will be back next turn. No purchases. Stirland is still a problem in regards to public order. What are we doing? Lack of corruption is just killing us. For the time being, we're going to turn off taxes to slow that down. Other territories coming along nicely. Right. Oh, I think actually the humans moved in and took that territory instead of the vampire
Should thy
counts.
words displease me,
Can I help you?
shall eat thine heart.
No, I don't want a peace treaty with you, Mr. I'm 88th strength out of like 100. Alright, good thing is he didn't venture out to attack us. That was a concern. Because I think I'd have the advantage if he actually came out of his walls, but it's still, I'd rather get Isabella there and make this an overwhelming fight. Chaos. And he is raiding once again. What is he even raiding with? Oh. Hello, orcs. How are you? Would you like a defensive alliance? You have a lot of territory. I'd rather not fight you. In that case, how about just a non-aggression pact? A little bit of military access. And let's say you give me 500 for it. You know what? 500? What I meant to say was 700. There we go. Alright, so... Making friends, making friends. I'm just gonna see if he'll do military access. Of course he won't, he never does. Alright. Our vampire lady is back. And we screw with him. Watch her, it's gonna be a critical fail. First fight. Let's go. Hey! She actually succeeded. Very good. Very good. We're gonna get spread corruption up. We're gonna start putting that on all the vampire ladies. Can you do anything to the city? No. She actually can't do much of anything right now. I thought she'd be able to help. Alright, let's swap her into raiding. Get in there. There's literally nothing to raid in this territory because things are that bad. Alright. Well... Put ourselves into ambush. Nope. Normal. Nope. Okay, back into the territory then. That was a mistake on my part. And let's go ahead and reinforce with the animals. Then we'll go ahead and send her next turn. Stop trying to be fancy about it. Let's see, you're just a vampire. Specialist up. You, I can't believe you can't actually do anything over here. I thought you'd be able to attack, but guess not.
Undeath Ascendant.
Yeah, I know she's there. Whatever, she's just reinforcing corruption. Territory needs it. Alright. Drakenhof has started to move into dwarf territory, which is good. The thing that has me a little concerned about those are those orcs. The orcs completely crush the dwarves. I don't know if they have anywhere to go except into us. And they just tend to keep moving as much as they can. Well, Dark Elves, let's do a quick refresh, see how we're doing on donations. Up to 150. Thank you for whomever donated that last $10 donation. I could look it up, but I'd screw things up. So thank you emails will come later. Mission issued. Raid a region belonging to the following. Oh, I can do that. Definitely do that. Alright, since she can't quite reach, we're only going to put her into raiding to keep her from suffering attrition as she moves up to take this area. Almost up to 30. How are we doing? Okay. The moot is not looking good when it comes to corruption. Corruption is slowly going down, though. That's good.
You dare!
Right, so he left.
Unway.
We're just going to continue to sit in this territory. Yeah, keep that corruption growing up.
I thirst. It is night.
Fine, we are bleeding funds. That's going to hurt us, but I don't have a lot of choice. Alright, yeah, once we take this last city, we are going to start concentrating on... Fortunately, we're low on...
Yes, my
What
son.
do we do? Need to stabilize. Can't make money without running.
Welcome. Sit by my side, and let us discuss mutually beneficial matters.
What do you want, Fred? They're offering money. Can I get a little bit more money? Thank you. Need that if nothing else, just to soak what we're losing every turn. The problem is our armies are too big. Having two armies this size is not a good idea this early in the game, especially not for the undead. So what'll probably end up happening is... Ooh, it's a hard choice. I could disband something after I take Votbad. Or I could just head straight for the Sun Bros and burn them to the ground and take all of their money. A nice idea. Hard to say, hard to say. Also, I should make a point that with that extra $10 donation, we are halfway to our $300 goal. So thank you very much for all of that. Alright. So if we put her into March, we can get her there. Let's get her there. Take a hit. But you know what? She'll be with her husband. That's what's important.
I want their soul.
Alright. We still don't have enough to fully take it, do we? Alright. Well, tell you what we're going to do. I am going to take a 5-minute break. Restroom, water, and all that. When I return, the Great Siege of Votbad, it's going to be messy. It's going to be messy. We won't have any towers for it, but at least we have the rams. Alright, folks. I will be right back. And I am back. My right tonsil is bloody killing me, let me tell you right now. I had to schedule this for like the one weekend where I was going to come down with an throat infection. Alright, let's go ahead and bring this back. And here we are. Alright. This is going to be interesting. What are we looking at here? 5 units of spears, 1 unit of halberd, 7 units of swordsmen. The outriders are not going to be as effective in this fight. Not with us taking the walls. A couple of 3 crossbow units. That will hurt the bats. But we have a lot of bats. So many bats. Alright, let's quick save. Let's do this. You know, actually, it's impressive. We're at $150 or $300 towards our final goal. It is impressive we are even that far, being what is obviously a puny channel in regards to YouTube size, and I don't do Twitch very often, if ever, in the last 6 months. So the fact that we've even broken 100, I'm very proud of that, and I thank everyone who has participated, who has donated, who has shared anything like that.
The siege weapons are ready, my lord.
I know.
Deploy them.
Thank you. Let's gamble. What can we get? Alright, a little bit of a boost. Where do we want to hit? Thinking... I don't want to hit the center. I want to try and minimize the number of towers we're facing. Okay, so... 2 skeleton spear units with ram. That seems like a good idea. I'm thinking, can we deploy so far back? No, that's not worth it. This isn't Rome Total War. So what we'll do is... put these 2 suckers dead front and center. Also, take a quick moment. Those are cool looking battering rams. Where did you get a giant bat skull that size? Legitimately. Okay, so they will take the front. Their goal will be smashing the doors. Obviously, still keeping up the rear will be our knights. Just out of harm's way as much as possible. We will make a wall of the dead near the front. Just like so. Let's make sure there is room for our rams, though. So our 2 rams, which we need to remember, we have Vanguard. Okay, so these guys... So the rams don't have Vanguard deployment, despite the fact the rest of the army does. That's annoying. But we'll do what we do. Have those. Knights are in position. Skeletal swordsmen will sit behind these zombies as a wall. Let's see. Manfred... Oh, okay, I was going to say, wait, where are our reinforcements? And I just realized they're all the way over here. Alright, that's going to shift what we're doing. That's going to shift what we're doing. Sorry. Sorry about that. Put the 2 rams over here. Do the exact same thing we were talking about, though. Bring them there. Bring these 3 into position on this side. Grab the swordsmen. We're actually going to put them behind these 2 groups. The idea being they aren't going to get hit by towers nearly as much. Knights are still in position. Go ahead and get all of our bats ready. Bats can go ahead and deploy basically over everything else. And yeah, we'll keep the Var guys centered as well. That just leaves Manfred himself, who will be assisting on this flank. So we're going to have to wait for our reinforcements to come in. Let's go ahead and start the battle and see what arrives.
The siege weapons are in position, my lord, and are ready to begin their assault. Begin
Sure.
your advance.
Alright, we have a lot of units moving in. Frame rate is not going to like this. Meanwhile, from behind, we have... Let's go ahead and just do a quick fast forward to get our full army in. And... Jesus, so many. Zombie horde hath come. Alright, what group are you? So you're everything back there. Oh my god, here come the dire wolves. Okay. Victory is already in our grasp. How is victory already in our grasp? Whatever. Alright, form up, form up, form up. Alright, that would appear to be the full army. Oh my god, so many bat wings. So many bat wings. Get you guys into a position. You guys I'm not too worried about. Let's grab every zombie. Fortunately, the game does do this thing. You can't, like, move groups of units together along the hotbar. It's okay, though. What we're going to do is we are just going to send every single bastard to the walls. Let the zombies eat the shots, and then deal with everything else separately. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Done. Zombies. All of you. Not the gate. Hit the walls. Yes, excellent. Alright. Sending them forward. Meanwhile, battering rams. Take the gate. Meanwhile, so many bats. So many bats. Them into formation. Zombies advance. Get the two groups of wolves up and ready. Hell, we're even going to send this ram... Do we even have another target? We don't even have another target for the ram. That's fine. So what else do we have back here? We have all of the skeletal swordsmen. Form up. Back the gatehouse. They're now moving. We have the Vargeists. Where do we want to send them? We want to hit them. Hit the crossbows.
They can be turned to our service.
Oh, they're going to be. Don't you worry. Alright, so they don't have too many swordsmen or crossbows on the walls. Sounds like a plan. What else do we still have back here? 2 units of spearmen, and she herself is here. Alright, form up, boys. Alright, the Vargeists are in. They're gonna stop those annoying crossbow shots. Can we actually get up on the walls? No, we have to go all the way over there. Crap. You know what? Take the damn walls. They're going there. Ladders have docked. Good. Let's go ahead and get the bats in. Bats. Hit them. The fluttering of the wings commences. Rams heading in. Oh my god. The Horde. The Horde is killing the frame rate. Oh god. Look at that mighty 5 frames per second. Okay. Not to downplay the undead or anything, but they do have some problems when it comes to performance. Okay. Meanwhile, the knights, our actual, like, hard-hitting forces are in fine position. Yeah, we are breaking their walls. Alright, we have taken that wall. This gate... Alright, we have taken the towers. The towers are ours. In which case, let's go ahead and grab everything we know cannot bother climbing ladders. Put them into a group. Good. Alright, group 1. Fall into position here. You guys really don't want to be into a position together, do you? Okay. This is about to become just a straight up, just charge fight. The Vargeists up on the walls are doing plenty of work. This flank looks like it's going to go down soonish. Taking the walls on that side. All right, let's get the perspective from the humans. All right, zombies, kick them, please. All right, we are in the walls. We are in the walls. Group 1. I don't even know why Group 1 refuses to group, so we're just gonna break that. Get in there. Let's see, let's get the dire wolves in there. Oh, okay, the gate still hasn't fallen. I thought it had. 80, come on, hit it again. 90, break the gate. We're gonna do the thing we're not supposed to do. Full army. Get in there. Von Costines, get in. Knights, get in. You guys, get up here, do some damage. Zombies can come around. So many bats. Just get the bats down off the walls. Oh, Sterling, what did you think building a city on my borders? The frames are dead. Long live the undead frames. This game actually works perfectly fine when you're not streaming it. What we got over here? Come on over, boys. Half our army is still just trying to get on the walls. Spearmen, swordsmen, just find a place to get in. Alright, they are pretty much... I do not see any humans that are not broken. Here. Just eat the frames. Eat them all. If you couldn't hear that, he just screamed, "The gods have abandoned them," and he is right on a level he is not even aware of. Okay. The remainder of their forces have fallen back to the walls. Fallen back to the walls. They've fallen back to the square. Kill the crossbows. Alright, we actually have some defenders on this flank. Good to keep that in mind. You guys, get in there. I would set it to fast forward to push this, but I'm really afraid I'm going to crash the game if I do that. Alright. I mean, you gotta give them some you know what? You guys, let's just deal with this, please. Send the Vargeist to deal with this massive Sterling troops. Yeah, they don't really like being charged in the back by flying bat beasts. Weird things. I haven't even sent any spells out. That's how bad this is right now. Anybody up here we can heal? Maybe? Oh, I don't think we can actually heal them. Come on. Oh, I can't heal them because they're on the walls. That's poopy. We have... Yeah, that's good. What do we have over here? Oh, sorry. I wonder what would happen if we did an Invocation of the Heck. Ooh. Ooh. That's fancy. Drop that. Where is she? She is over here. And no, we can't do a full... okay. So, okay, no wall attacks. No walls. No wall magic. Let's see, can we hit the guys on the walls with magic? Yeah, we can hit the enemy on the walls with magic. Alright, we are at the point that this is such a cluster of units. And we've taken the walls. Everyone? No? Okay. I'm trying to send my armies to the center, and they do not want to. Get in there. That's there. Vargeists, there. Hounds on the Pistoliers. Swordsmen on the HQ unit. All of you guys, you know what, you're probably the one that's actually screwing this up. Let's just go ahead and drop that. Alright, the entire army is heading inward. Let's take a moment to admire the carnage. That was a fight. I love the screams. And let's hit them dead center. Pun intended. It was not a strategically sound battle. Not claiming it was. But it was really funny.
Vlad von Karstein.
Take the center square, boys. So many bats. Where are these guys hanging? Okay, so they dove onto those. That makes a degree of sense. Alright, Vargeists, get on the Pistoliers. Bend this. Send our HQs to deal with their HQ. So many bats. So many bats. The undead are still trying to scale the walls. Here, we'll send these spearmen to deal with those spearmen since they're so far out of their way. Deal with that. The center has become a bloodbath. And there goes the last of their leadership. Their general is broken beneath the might of 1,000 beating wings. Yes. And that decisive victory, that went substantially... Okay, we lost 1 unit of zombies. Boo-hoo. They lost everything. God, let's see, Manfred. I mean, once again, the Vargeists are insane. That much punching power with wings. I mean, the bats did well. Hell, even the knights actually hit something despite the cluster that all was. They're all dead. Once again, we lost a unit of zombies. I have so little care. I kind of want to sack it, but no. Occupy. Claim it in our name. And we are finally back to some positivity when it comes to our income. Good. What do we have floating around? Definitely going to go ahead and get this capital up. Get that up. That'll help sort of everything else. Meanwhile, we do have a bit of a problem right now when it comes to public order, don't we?
Von Karstein.
Alright, that's fine. That's fine. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to take all these guys, combine them up, lose another unit. That's fine. For hers, she did not actually lose anything. So what she's going to do is start heading south towards Averheim. Take those 2 territories next. We have that. That will give us a decent size foothold into both Empire territory and to defend against the dwarves. Yes, also I'm just going to do a quick refresh on the on the feed, just to make sure that's still going. Woo!
Thirst.
Little busy. That's okay. We can cross you into the next territory. Yeah, go ahead and get our agents up in there.
Yes, my sire.
Is vampiruses over here. Let's see. Yep, we're at plus 6% corruption. Do that for a few turns, and we will have something. Meanwhile, you're at 100%. You are at 32. We are not going to rebel this turn, unfortunately. I kind of actually wish we would. And we can give an order. We are going to continue with trying to get vampiric corruption up. Meanwhile, back at our home, vampire corruption is at 100%, so we don't need that. Instead, we just need money. Get that tax rate up. Mesmerizing aura, that's not great. The hunger is regeneration. Let's see. Best chance. Could raise dead. Just gets me more undead. That could be really good. We're gonna go with it. So with that, we have no movement remaining. We have some problems in this one territory, but don't worry, Stirland will see the error of their ways soon enough.
We have much to discuss.
What do you want,
but thou art
Manfred?
Most welcome.
You want the military access. Very well. You are a bit closed in. I wanted that earlier, but hey, do you. Also, now that we control 2 full territories, I feel a little bit better having 2 armies. We're about to get our 3rd, I think, probably in the next 3 to 4 turns, because this other... The Sun Bros, I don't think are going to take too long to crush. They have actually pushed their territory south. Oh, no, that's the Border Princes. Both yellow. Border Princes look like they're actually maybe taking some hits down south from the... Bar. Okay, so it looks like the orcs that had taken territory up here may have been pushed back. Alright, cool. More vampiric corruption.
Yes.
I'm gonna send... What do you think you're doing, young man? Attacking the territory I had my eye on. That is shameful. Right, this is actually an interesting opportunity.
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand before I raise it.
Ooh, but you are hurting.
To war!
So if I could just crush their army immediately.
Unstoppable.
Yes. Right. Bring forth the enemies. Alright, can
I will
you...
teach you the meaning of respect.
Him
I
down.
am Vlad.
We're gonna see if we can just basically attack this army while it's
Death and
sieging.
destruction.
Yes, go for them.
Blood! The world will be mine.
Are you telling me he doesn't have range now that I did that?
Expand
You're gonna tell me that, isn't he?
borders. Such crazy
Send the Vampirus in. Get out of the way. He'll hinder him.
Ow! I want their souls.
Okay, so he's just gonna keep hurting. Let's
Into
keep them in... Alright, so let's go ahead and just keep them both in territory.
I go.
Alright, so that way they're not taking attrition. We can
I
punch them
refuse.
next turn. Do you have anything worth recruiting? Can't because of your current stance. Add to her army. What do you have available here? Not a whole lot.
Very well.
Get another
It is
couple
done.
zombies because we lost them from those sieges.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Can't do much else, so let's just
Do not
move forward,
betray
get you
me,
closer.
mortal.
Meanwhile, income from all cities, definitely. You're going to rebel. Shit, are we gonna lose this one again? You know what we're gonna do?
I am gone.
We're gonna reposition this army to take on whatever shows up down here.
Death ascendant.
You need to continue to spread corruption. I just need corruption on rolls. Alright, so I probably declared war a turn earlier than I needed to on... God, who is this? Averland, I think? No, that'd be Averheim. They're controlling. I don't remember who the... Oh, they're running. That's actually a really bad thing. Can we come back? That was quick save, so that was probably before the giant fight, wasn't it? Fudge. Alright, well, my hubris is going to cost me. Really doesn't seem like the reason we have this advantage on this fight is because we're fatigued because we marched. That is my fault. Oh wait, no, they seem to be good. Start the deployment. All right, we're facing uphill. That does suck though, considering. And yeah, only the main generals guys can guard. Okay, so can we maybe take out the goal here? What are you doing? Not sure why it won't let me like stretch out a unit. Okay. We're gonna try and see if we can hit their mortar. It's unlikely, but we'll try. Right, so the bats can be over here. We are just going to do the same thing we normally do. We're just going to use a mass of the undead. Set up our flanks with skeletons and spears. Sort of supposed to be a close. Get her in the heart of all this, hopefully helping the who do we have? Okay, that's okay, so they're in position over there. A lot of us, not as many of them. They have massive firepower that we do not have. Get the bats in something position. We may be able to use these woods, though. Thinking. Alright. We have a shot. It's not a very good shot. But it is an opportunity. Alright, marching uphill. Annoying, but it has to be what it is. Okay. Bats are moving into a position to deal with that rat. They are leaving the mortar completely undefended. I'm very tempted to just go. I think is what's going to happen here. Alright. You know what? You guys want to do this? You guys want to do this? Do this. Send the wolves. Alright. Get in there, guys. Charge up the hill. Crush their mortar. Alright, we have screwed them up heavily. That guy's moving quick. Didn't catch us, though. And we have overrun their mortar. Their mortar will break. Alright, get out. Alright, so they're scooching away. You guys, dive on those crossbows. You guys, dive on those swordsmen. Zombie core, hit him in the center. In they go. Alright. This is actually going a little bit better than expected. Alright. Dive in there. Let's see if we can keep his main guy out of the fight. Alright, dropping that. Dropping some healing. Let's get melee defense down over here. Alright, turning around. Get into the crossbows. Alright, unfortunately we don't have any Vargeists in this army. That's what we need to add to it. Alright, so we are closing around their spearmen. That will help. Archers are going to continue to be a pain in our ass. Go ahead and buff something. I'm going. Alright. Warriors are rallying. That's good. Eat the mortar crew. That will be fine. We are looking like we're going to lose. We can rush in on them. Alright, where is... let's drop some healing on those skeletons. Good. Where's their general? That's my general. Where is there? Okay, theirs actually came all the way back here. Alright, so we ate them. Let's eat these swordsmen next. Yeah, if we can crush this rear and then maybe come in from behind, maybe we'll have a chance to do something. A lot of maybe, though. Their archers are doing a lot of work. Alright, crush in a little harder, boys. Alright, these guys maybe are rallying, maybe? They are unfortunately hurting a lot. Come on, break them. Alright, they're broken. Now then, see what we can do over there. Grab these guys. Get these guys from behind. We'll use the bats to try and deal with these. And use the we are dropping a lot across them, aren't we? Alright. Fortunately, not going well. We are into their crossbows, but I don't think we have enough guys to win that fight. Alright, that's fine. You know, we were talking about whether or not we needed to get rid of one of our armies. You know, there was the thought of like, well, all this income is going towards Isabella's army if we just get rid of it. We are rallying. We're not going to win this, but we are doing a lot of damage to that one army, which will not be able to defend their cities then. Into the swordsman. Great swordsman. We may actually be winning against these crossbows. Good. We can make sure we get Fargeists into this army next time we try this. Alright, there's things are disintegrating now. Yep. Alright, it's over. Let's just fast forward, deal with the rest of this. It is over. We did damage. Isabella is wounded. A crushing defeat. I kind of agree, yeah. We destroyed the mortar. Would have been nice if we had killed maybe some pistoliers or whatnot, but oh well. That was, once again, punishment for my own mistake. Excuse me. Alright, alright. A crushing defeat. Very painful. But we do have an entirely different general waiting nearby. Let's crush this army, take Averheim, and then consider what we're going to do. Okay, we dealt with our money situation. A lot better than just disbanding the entire thing, right? Alright, alright. Ah. Of course you still... I thought... So it's... Oh, it's a rebellion. Okay, I was like, wait, where did an army come from? Alright, alright.
King of Darkness.
Well, you know what we can do? The moot is not in a good place. So let's go first deal with this. Give the roads. Alright. For this one, let's just auto-resolve it to get it done. Yeah. Lots of unit of zombies, not a big concern. Tempting to take the money, but I don't think we do that. Rushing that army.
I shall go. Yes.
Right, now that's done. Let's make sure that we march to be ready to come here next time. Still in our own territory, still helping public order, still helping corruption, still regenerate. A lot of zombies floating around, though. A lot of zombies. Just fill that back up. Yeah, I think another 5 will do them some good. Good, so he's got a full army going on now. Powerful, huh? Not seeing it. Maybe they need to be down here closer to the moor. Regardless, we can do some damage to this mate. Alright, that one worked. Good. He's ready to level. Do we have anything that we can build right now? Really, no? Nowhere to build. Alright, everything is going up, though. Lovely.
Yes, my son.
Keep adding to that corruption. Alright, so Votbad is under siege, which is a problem. But we dealt with that one massive army that I accidentally declared war on, and we should be able to circle back around. Refresh back on the stream, see how things are going. Still at 150, that's fine. Alright, he is sending his army back to We're not actually at war, are we? We're not. So somehow I ended up not at war with the guys I was intending to invade. Would you not be in my territory? Thank you. Get out. So rude. Absolutely the rudest. Alright. And crushed that problem. Need to deal with this rebellion, and then finally turn our attention to what we were meaning to do from the... Alright, so Averheim is problematic just because of how you now have an army in position. But vampire corruption is growing, so if I can get them to basically freak out from it, that would be great. You're under siege, so you're not allowed to do anything. Just go ahead and hit this. Deal with this rebellion, and then head back south. Yep. Good. They all die. You know, we're actually going to take a little bit of money. Oh. We can kill them all. Good, 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 good.
Lord of the Night.
What do we want to do? Let's just go ahead and dump him into position. Start regenerating our armies.
Unstoppable.
Ah, so here are the extra units that are available. Ooh, it's actually not bad. So we're going to grab 2 more of those. We're definitely going to grab those 2. Alright, that is apparently all we can raise. Yeah, nothing else is available. I guess there's a limit of 3 per out of that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no, it's because he's at full. Doy. So now that he has that, that is actually a decent force, all things considered. So we're going to go ahead and get that growing. That battle is fine. Let's talk to our friends.
Sylvania greets thee, friend.
Thank you. We're actually friends. Treaties are doing well. I'm actually weaker than him. Because he has 2 armies. That's why. Like, how the hell did that happen? Makes sense, though. They're in position. That's been dealt with. Gotta keep our eye on that rebellion. He's just gonna keep sitting there. He is ready to raise the undead once again.
I thirst.
You can thirst all day. Also, that was the least vampiric sounding vampire I have ever heard in this game. You win that medal. Alright. We have 1 massive army, but we have a lot of territory. We need more income. Like, flat out, that's our biggest problem. Biggest problem is we don't have enough money. So, might need to start considering consolidation. You have a lot of territory, little goblins. You are not going to survive against chaos. Okay, so we'll secure that. Okay, so we have an alliance with the vampire counts, which is worth quite a bit right now. Alright. Capture Essen. A little out of my way right now. Also, where the hell are you getting an army from? Where is Tempelhof?
You dare.
Okay, they don't have any settlements. So they're going for Averheim, huh? They could take it, too. They also take the Moot. Ooh. Okay, we are actually dealing with problems now.
Death and destruction.
Yeah, just crush them, kill them. I don't need them here anymore. Let's just get units back. Yeah, so hopefully with that, we don't have to deal with Stirland anymore. We are gonna have to march. Alright. Get back into our own territory. Then figure out what we're gonna do about this. Moot, on the other hand, is ready for an upgrade, and we're gonna work on it in the hopes that maybe he's gonna turn his sights on Averheim. With my army there, even if he takes the Moot, I'm gonna crush him for doing so. Let's go ahead and reduce his replenishment down. Good. Good girl. That's my lady. Alright, she did that. So, can't do any wounding. Go ahead and get him replenished.
Yes, my sire.
Corruption. How's corruption going over here? Good. Almost 5%. You guys have a problem with lack of corruption, but it is slowly going. Cool. We have some taxes. This is we have everything taxed that should be. All right. Ah, but you are ready again. Minor. No. Oh. Not bad. Ooh. Big lore master. Yes, let's get him all kinds of spell casting. Start raising units next turn. Hello, MNC Dover. I hope you're doing well. Vampire counts are taking their own move towards Essen. Wonder if that'll count for my quest. I don't think it will, but maybe he is an ally. Right. We want to keep the vampire counts from turning on us. We need to sort of show our muscle here and take another territory. Our ally is being attacked by Talabek land. Well, obviously we have to enter on his side, or else... Like I said, my biggest fear is if the vampire counts...
Dark
Excuse me.
desires bring the green stones to my door.
If the vampire counts turn on us... No, I don't want a military line. There's vampire influence on them, though, so they may be willing to become vassals? Because I haven't played enough of the single player. That's the moot. Unfortunately, they have lots of experience here, so this is sucky. We did damage. We did do damage. So we lose the moot. But that means his army is gonna be like nothing. Between the damage he sustained and then the amount of guys he would have to spend to take that city. Okay. Let's see. I think that quest just got basically written off because the vampire counts took it. Alright, take the moot.
I want their
See, they're heavily wounded because of trying to take this city, so... That will hopefully be the last of Tempelhof. Yeah, because we could subjugate them. Or not, we're just going to take the city back. Throw a bunch of corpses out, put our own corpses in. Tempelhof hath been destroyed. Yep, and okay, so I lost 2,000 gold because I shouldn't have started upgrading them. That's entirely on. Other than that, that looks pretty good. Tempelhof has been destroyed. The armies that were harassing me are done. That leaves Averland undefended because of their other war. Silly blades. Alright, so could use a zombie, but we can't take any right now.
I thirst.
I know you, lady. I know you. Skip these notifications, please. Von Karstein, though, is ready to level again. If I get the... Okay. Fortunately, can't put him on a zombie dragon. I really, really wish I could. Let's go with the Gaze in the Gash. That is his big damage spell. And move on. Definitely want to finish taking Averland before the end of the stream. Speaking of which, while this is loading, let's see what's going on. Still sitting at 150 of 300. Thank you once again to everyone who has donated so far. Alright, he is going to move... No, he's coming back to Averheim. He is not an idiot. Even with that, though, I don't know if he has enough forces to defend now. I think we're going to send Von Kostein in and just see if we can break them. The aggressor, yeah, we have to... and we had a non-aggression pact. Well, blood is thicker than non-aggression pacts at the end of the day. That's not true. Paper would be thicker than blood. My god. Not gonna help our, Alright. Yep, we've pissed people off. Let's check Deadly Raid. So it wants us to raid a region. We'll do that, actually. Let's see. We're working on it.
I am
Step into their territory. Let us begin raiding.
very well. It is done.
Alright, so that raiding is now happening. We have negative growth, unfortunately, but that should get us our quest. What could we build? We could build some wine, which helps public order in a vampire area, because of course it does. Alright, corruption is not going up as much as it was, so let's send that back.
Expand Sylvania's
Go
borders.
straight for the walls.
Dead will outnumber
Good
the
job.
living.
Excellent job. Damage going.
Unstoppable.
They'll be able to attack next turn, which is good. They are unfortunately able to keep adding guys. Well, do we have any buildings ready to go? But we are ready to do an edict. So let's keep vampire corruption going. We can eat public order for a little while longer. Ah, alright, alright. Only taken like an hour longer than we originally proposed it would to deal with this. We can push onto Averheim this turn. I need to take another break to take more medicine here in a few minutes. So many factions. So many die quickly at the beginning, too. It's hard to even say. But then there's, like, the weird ones that get added in. So, Von Kostein, declare your war. Let's go.
Blood!
Break this place in half.
No mercy.
Alright, so we're going to need that. Plus, we're just going to try building up a few of those in time. We might end up getting another army over here, should we be able to. They're in position.
Dare.
She now has no targets over here. Vampire corruption is
The
starting
world
to...
will be mine.
What can we do? What can we actually do? Build that. Or we could bring back Isabella. Welcome back, Isabella. Let's get what we know you need. Alright, with that, we actually have the start of a decent army. And suddenly it appears out of nowhere. We're going to do the same thing. We'll use her to send reinforcements to help him. Maybe she'll hang out to deal with a rebellion.
Ready.
The moot is still going up. We'll be at 50% corruption in 2
Who wishes
turns.
the red kiss?
If you're good with your red kiss, you keep that red kiss right over there, lady. Alright, vampire counts, what are you doing? Taking the war north? Sounds like a plan. It's amazing, you play anything but the vampire counts, and I just feel like the vampire counts always just get, like, wrecked. Like, between the dwarves and the humans nearby, everyone's just like, we're just gonna kill the undead monstrosities right next door that only hold, like, a city. So they always tend to die off. But, you know, it seems like if you can get, you can leave the vampire counts alone and just sort of push on the humans yourself, then you're doing a lot better. What annoying son of a... Well, that wasn't my city. That was... Actually, was that my city? Yes, that is my sigil. The vampire counts are black with red, not red with black. Oh, do I actually want to get to peace with them? I might. I do need to go and kill the dwarves eventually. Because it definitely doesn't look like the orcs or the vampire counts are dealing with them. Alright, well, let's deal with one target at a time. Deal with this human settlement and then on. Yeah, I'm so used to running those like elite heavy armies that losing one always seems like it must be some crippling event. But bastard. Alright, so that's all of our money. Let's just send her forward. She can reinforce. How many extra zombies in such?
Bring them
Oh.
death.
Alright, we're just gonna auto-resolve this because I want to actually continue during the stream. Yeah, we just lost zombies. I can fine with those losses all day. Also, looting and occupying, oh my god, that much money. Yes. That is what we wanted to see. Immediately repair the stuff. What is this? What does it give me? Laconites. Ooh. Ooh, he says excitedly. Let's go ahead and get that public order up. That should push us into the positive first time. Alright. Meanwhile, what can we build for... That's just more growth. Let's hold off this walls. We don't need that. Weakened battle. That could be. Otherwise, what do we have? Okay, nothing else for money. Oh. So we definitely want to go ahead and get a gibbet. Right. Can you move south? Can. Alright, yeah, with that, vampire corruption's
Expand
quite well.
Sylvania's borders.
Good. Kill that hero. Rare that we actually get a chance to hit one. Only 43% chance.
Who
Oh, and he's down. Love it.
Yes.
Alright, meanwhile, there was another hero up here. Yeah, let's get rid of you as well. Only 35%. Only she's not as strong as her sister. Let's see how it goes.
Insolence.
Failed. Is enough to get her to level, though. Let's just... we're just gonna push into more of specialists. That'll help everything. Bella, let's get your movement range up so you can actually bother to support your husband. Alright, with Averheim taken, now we're starting to look like a force. Take their other city, that'll open up the gateway to the south. So if we wanted to move against the merchant princes or the orcs or the dwarves, that'll be good for us. Otherwise, we'll continue our concentration against the humans. Also, we had another donation for $25. Thank you for that. Once again, anyone who donates today, I'll be sending out thank you emails later today. I don't have a full feed of the donations. I apologize. I should have gotten that done before all this, assuming it's my first time doing one of these. But we are well over halfway towards our $300 goal. There is approximately an hour remaining. And once again, I think $300 was an aggressive goal on my part. So I thank everyone who has been supportive of that so far. All right. I like the corruption batting. Nope. Chance of success is slow. What are you doing in my territory? Vampire can easily be swayed by vampires. But you are weak as hell. Dwarves aren't doing too well either, though. Alright, meanwhile, back at Castle Tempelhof. Let's make sure we are getting that gibbet go. Public order, it'll get us... Now then. You could go tack that. I think we might.
King of Darkness. Shed their blood.
So I'm not going to bother taking this. I'm just going to sack this place.
All shall perish.
Harder fight than I was expecting. Let's quick save that. Let's see what an auto-resolve gets us. Oh, I should have bought some zombies. That's okay. That's okay. We still beat them. We didn't lose any units. Definitely sack it. Good. Got a bunch of stuff off of that because of quests and such. Oh my god, so many points. Alright, and then fall back to our own territory. Like so. Yeah, so we could just keep hitting that city, actually. That would be good. Let's make sure we get a core line of troops back in. You, meanwhile, are going to start taking Aura of Supremacy. Let's actually start getting that army better.
Darkness comes.
You can get this. Nope, chances are still too low. Bother. Let's see. You...
I thirst.
Can we assassinate this one? 37% chance. She's slightly better than she was before. Let's roll the die.
No.
The die roll
No.
failed. It's unfortunate. Gibbet. Actually, hold on. Wait. What was that other build? That is pure vampiric corruption. Let's... I need more vampiric corruption, but let's not worry about it too much. Lack of corruption is getting better by the moment. This area does want to rebel, but I think we'll hold it.
The dead.
You, meanwhile, can we add to... In a spear, raise that. Can we raid and still get in? No.
Night comes.
So let's head down here, see if we have enough to raid. No, we don't.
I go.
You can sit in territory and regenerate for another turn. Sit into ambush. That way, if this guy tries to come up this road, we'll catch him. Won't be great for us,
Vlad von
because he'll have us outnumbered, but hey, it's worth a shot. And then... Can't damage anything, don't have enough chance. That's okay. And that is that. Also, we're about to finish our research, which will also continue to get our income up. Lovely. Alright, Waldenhof. I love the way that thing just like swims through the air, that wraith. So the wraiths do the block army. I should actually get those if I could. I don't even know what the hell he is the way he runs. Oh, Let's see. You know what? Let's see if I can actually pull up who has given donations so far. I may not be able to. Oh, no, they pulled back. They pulled back. That's good for us. That was my concern. That's also because we broke $100. I get the $100 badge on Extra Life. Thank you. Julio. Alright. I could pursue a... peace treaty down here. Thankfully, they gave me that chunk of money. Alright, there's the tech from cities. Chaos has begun to stir. That's fine. I mean, we're undead. We don't particularly like chaos, but we can be friendly.
enslaved the world.
Alright, so you're going to move into position. You're switching into raid.
It is done.
Step on in. Let's start getting that corruption and that public order a little worse, shall we? Their corruption will continue. They didn't bother to repair last turn. That means they're out of money. Don't need to upgrade the military buildings yet. Money, anything that has... Check how we're doing the diplomacy front. You know what? Here, have a military alliance. You guys have earned it. You guys have been crushing those dwarves down south. It's the least I can do. You guys. You want to be friends? Yes, you do. Good. General Greenskin, you're quite strong. Let's just start building up war with these greenskins down south.
Don't mess with me.
How am I at
What's
war
your
with you?
message?
Oh, because you're at war with the vampire counts, that's why. I was like, wait, I don't even know you. Okay. With that done... Do you add anything to her army? No, there's nothing available here. Alright, so he is still prepping. She... gonna go for a wound. She succeeds. She is the boss. Alright. Keep getting damage building up.
What?
You don't have any targets. That's annoying. Let's go for hindering replenishment if we can screw with that city a little bit more. Maybe good for money again later.
You fool!
Failure, that's fine. Bit of experience, never hurt nobody. What do we have available down here? That's not great. All adjacent, that's nice. Alright, let's start getting our bats leveled. As much as I would like to start just corrupting everything around me, actually get our troops up. Probably up there with our weaknesses right now, as our units are just not that strong. And we have the Vargeist, but they're only going to carry us for so much longer. Excuse me.
On thine knees. Then and only then shall I hear thine words.
Peace treaty for 3,000 gold. I'll do it. I'll do it. That's pretty good. Force you off that one city I wanted to take, and I can start sort of turning my attention towards dwarves next. Maybe assisting my allies with their push against the goblins in the mountains. Don't think they just did well there. Chaos, and we are up. Mission successful, even more money. It does want us to go help with those goblins next week, as we'll have everything dealt with. You guys, that's fine.
Massacre them.
Alright, von Karstein, take this city.
I want their
Oh, it's an easy one. Okay. Break them down. You know what? Oh, I could loot and occupy. Let's loot and occupy it. Let's break this area. There, their faction's been destroyed. They will rebel next turn. That's fine. Get growth and vampiric corruption up. Rebuild their cities a wee bit. Take a turn. The rebellion is going to appear up here. Let's get her into a position to hold. No. Normal stance, please. Don't raid your own territory. I could get Black Knights. Ooh.
As you say.
Actually, before we do that, let's... Sure. Okay. Yeah, we don't need any more zombies in this army. That much is clear. We've done that. Knights would be good. Okay, so we'll have that. Brave Guard. Ooh. Starting to get into the good stuff. Alright, so she's just going to wait there for now.
I thirst.
She is hanging out doing her corruption. I actually kind of like it when she is. Let's see, she's good. Where's our other fire? So she's just hanging out here, sort of causing them issues. Let's
My thralls.
redeploy this vampiress into this territory to continue their vampire corruption. We're north of 50% now. Oh, she didn't bring it up any. She bring it up 3. Okay, so Untainted is going down very quickly. Public orders starting to look good again. What are you currently doing? Tax rate? Yeah, keep straight. Tax rate. Get this. More growth. More growth every day, all day. This will go an extra 50 growth. This will go for an extra 5 growth. That's also an extra 5 growth, but brings up recruitment. We're not recruiting out of there. Let's get public order just so secured.
Yes, my sire.
You're actually not in a bad
My
place.
thralls. Track ahead.
We are going to get into position to deal with some dwarves. Yes. Okay. That is not a bad idea for taking next, because they are not open for reinforcement. Those dwarves to the south at Karakarn. Can we make friends with these goblins?
Tell me to listen. So talk.
Let's go for this.
No way.
No? Alright. I have no problem burning you to the ground as well, then.
The world will drown.
Ah, von Karstein, how are you doing? Fellbats. Sure, you have a lot of Fellbats up. Wish I get your Bargeists up. Yeah, Undead have such a wider range of units. Like, I really like the Horde armies that they can pump out, but I know that as soon as we start dealing with heavy amounts of artillery and ranged firepower, we're going to have so many problems. Check the stream. How are we doing? We're still at 175. Still looking good. I'm still very proud of that number. Hell, if we don't get a single other donation for the rest of the day, for the rest of this charity drive, I will be happy with that. Not to say you shouldn't donate. If you're watching this on YouTube, you should donate. Links down in the description. Alright, alright. Alright. you know, we can take a 4th territory before the stream is over. Nice. Unfortunately, Atoli could not join us today. She has this thing called a job, which I have also been known to have. But, I don't have it on weekend. She does. So. Alright, we have done that. That is a huge amount of money. Okay. Let's take a look at what's available to upgrade right now, because that was good. Alright, let's get this big city up. I think here. Just push these cities. We have the money. Get the cities upgraded. It'll increase everything in general. Right, Averheim. No, 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 no. I want you to rebel. You are still in recruiting. If we leave with von Karstein.
Right.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Them death!
Yes, okay, they are going to rebel now.
Blood!
Take it. Lightning strikes against the dwarves. Loot and occupy. Get that money. That. Let's immediately go for that. And growth. Good. 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 If she steps into this territory, do you guys get really bad? No. This area will start going up by 6%, which is good. You're sitting at 2%. Can we recruit heroes from anywhere yet? Nope. Nope. Okay, so we still don't have any other vampires we can recruit, fortunately. You are still recruiting anything? No, I'm like literally out of money.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Let's get up here and keep our eyes on the prize. Black Mountain is our next problem.
What?
Child. Let's send her forward, see if we can figure out where the rest of this territory is. This one is, oh, it's down there, and okay. So you're going to be annoying to capture. Kidding. Because there is not actually a direct route down. I think I'll have to loop around. I'm going to put von Karstein out of position, but oh well. You guys are going to rebel. I am actually completely okay with that. Karstein, keep getting those bats up. It's like a third of our army buffed that way. Friends, I've been doing good work against the dwarves. Our other friends are doing decent work against the goblins. Guy's army's all up north. Probably doesn't have much of a threat down here. Alright, let's fast forward through all these. Yeah, there's an entirely, like, 3 other continents way out west. We have no idea what's going over there. For all we know, we're going to go over there and Skaven have overrun North and South America. Not the worst problem in the world, especially when we become friends with them. I think Skaven are inclined to be friends with undead. So, it's off for that. Come on, boys. Let's go ahead and do a quick refresh. Just check on things. Cool. Still sitting at 175. Still good. If we can break 200. If we can break 200 before this is over, if you are watching this on YouTube and we haven't broken 200, you can be the one to help. Ooh. I think we'll just... There we go. Quest issued. We need to recruit a hero. We have a rebellion. We have a raid. What? Oh, it's the rebellion. Okay. Like, who the hell is raiding us? Alright, crush them. This is tight enough. Ripped horrors. Alright. This is interesting enough to see. I accidentally hit auto-resolve and I didn't mean to. I am so sorry. Okay. So now that we did that, leadership up for everybody. Everyone feel better. Yep. Lots of things. Let's, you know what? While we're thinking about it, let's level her up. Get her invocation in the heck. Let's see what we have for equipment. Ward save, very good. Let's see. She doesn't have anything. Good. Spirit, public order, more campaign movement. Let's go ahead and get her raised dead costs down. Let's get item drop chance and more income. So she actually has some stuff now. Let's ignore them. Give the Dragonbane gem. That's a fire resistance. I'd rather have the ward save. Not fighting that much. Actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and take that campaign movement off of that other vampire. Public order, magic drop chance, dead cost. What is this black cat? Cats are generally seen as lucky in the Empire, but black cats are said to be familiars of warlocks and... Yes. Alright. So they've been equipped. Can we give anything to these girls? Good. Oh, am I down to one vampire? Did the other one disappear?
Who wishes
What are you equipped with? Oh, you're that one. What do you have? You have literally the exact same thing. Okay, that's what was throwing me off. I was like, what? I was confused. I'm sorry. Sure, have that. Feel better about yourself. Alright, so now that that's done, what can we still build? Okay, only thing available is upgrade military buildings. That is alright. You continue your trek through the mountains. Spread your corruption. Okay, that's good. We can actually see that battle taking place now.
I hunt.
You, on the other hand, who controls this till? That's Talabak land. There's also Talabak land. Alright. Step on in. Start corrupting this place a little bit. Go to turn. Upkeep. Yep, let's go ahead and get the cost of those bats down. We have so many throughout the armies. We finish researching that, and they'll probably push us up a decent amount on income. Alright, the dwarves who have lost... well, I don't think they've quite lost their ancestral homeland, but are cut off from it, or running around in the south. Vampire accounts are taking care of their house cleaning. It was good to see. Alright, he chased them down. They've been burned. Good. Keep mind on that whenever we talk to orcs to make sure they're not trying to turn us against the vampire accounts. Sort of looking at the possibility of building a third army soon. Just to sort of help keep the peace back home. Because Isabella and the other von Kostein are quite well equipped for crushing some of these dwarves. I don't think they have fared too well with the orcs to the south. Oh. That's nowhere near my territory. Alright. He is upping public order. Appreciate that. He's gotten a little ear from it.
I am invincible.
Alright, what are you getting me for money? Start getting your public order up.
King of darkness.
You are gonna have to march.
To my will.
Is actually very bad territory to go.
The von Karstein.
We're gonna have to do our little raid across the territory thing.
Undeath Ascendant.
Ooh, -17. Maybe we'll keep him really here.
I tremble.
Let this territory sort of fall into madness. If they fall in madness, we can crush the rebellion. What do we do? We are at war with you. We'll just go kill you. Ooh, and then we're pushing into the Empire. That's tempting. 2 units and bats available. There aren't. We build bats.
Undeath
So sad.
Ascendant. On way.
Let's see what you can do. Yes. You're now going to start corrupting that territory. You come up to Vurtbad. They are still on the positive, and that's good. Area is very in the positive now.
Isabella von
Can't recreate it. Ooh, there are bats in this region, though. Probably from that legendary fight. Okay, so definitely adding another unit of bats. Ghouls. And wolves. There we go. Now she's got an invasion force. A little different from Vlad's, but that's okay. Get you guys combined. Yeah, let's go ahead and add one more unit of zombies. Spread corruption. Alright, Empire. I have no interest in you. It's because the Empire tends to, I think, because of the AI itself, to becoming one of the stronger factions. I'm not going to piss them off unless I know that I have 3 armies ready to crush them. Greenskins are thinking pretty hard about what they're going to do here. Sonia.
My words
Oh,
are as
hello.
deadly as my blade.
Oh, look at your huge territory all spread out. Oh, do you want a peace treaty? F off. He figured out what we were doing. Don't blame him. He actually has a pretty good medium tier army right now.
Good breeding.
What,
Welcome.
Yes. You're unreliable. But it's not necessarily a peace treaty, so... He doesn't want... Oh! My orc friends just got walloped by those dwarves. Fine. As long as they can keep each other weak, I can deal with them later. Alright. If we have 30 minutes left, we can get 2 or 3 more turns in on this. Oh, definitely lost somebody. Lost you. That is marching. Fortunately. Let's see what we can do about this. The Empire. Would you like to talk?
Dare approach me, vile beasts.
I would just like to offer a non-aggression pact.
Absolutely not.
Alright, that's your fault, man. You don't want to have peace in our time? That's your prerogative. Build. There's literally nothing to build. That's... We need to stop expanding soon, I think, is our problem.
The world will drown in blood.
Alright, let's switch into that. It would immediately set off the rebellion. So we're actually going to set off the rebellion. I want to get that going. You guys are good. You guys are good. You guys are very good. You know, we can even axe you. Let's just push that. Alright, now that's done.
Yes, my son.
Let us start hindering your replenishment. Let's help these... And she's dead. Well, she's not dead, but she's dead. You... What is this? Untainted? No, 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 no.
Away.
Absolutely not acceptable. No untainted buildings while I'm around. You're gonna rebel. That's good. I want you to. Yep. And it's a... Oh, it's an orc group. Interesting. Or I thought it would be dwarves. Alright, dwarves are starting to push their way back to their homeland. It's like a story of loss and redemption for them. They traveled too far, they dug too deep, separated from their homeland with nothing but a land of carnivorous orcs turned against them. Really, if they make it all the way back, it'll be quite the harrowing tale. Checking the speed, still at 175. See if we can push that 200, folks. Come on. It. Oh. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting the rebellion to hit me that fast. I'm also gonna be honest. I don't see why they're winning that hard. Alright, let's go. I mean, yeah, they have range, which admittedly is the bane of my very existence. But they have a bunch of things with poor accuracy and leadership. So I'm thinking we can still do this. Fortunately, we don't have any shields. I think that's the main reason we're losing. I'm getting all these spearmen who don't actually bother to carry a plank of wood with them. Alright, that's fine. Again, we're undead! We lose some things every now and then. Who cares? Get this up. So, very good. You guys can't Vanguard deploy, that's up we go, up we go, up we go. Yeah, we'll just drive straight into their archers and see who wins. Get on. Nope. Alright, first group, targeting. Second group, targeting. Zombies, targeting. You guys go there. You guys go there. Alright, they do have a general. That, of course, is going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, so they appear to be running. Guys, stop trying to chase me. It's mean. You know what? Charge in. Blows in. Cut him off. Alright, our bats are actually doing some work here, so... Alright, pull them off before we get embedded with something that could actually hurt us. Alright, so we have closed in around those goblins down there. Hit over here. Cause them to flip out. Alright, get the night goblins there. You know what? Go over there. Alright, we've almost broken them over here. Yeah, we are confusing them so much. Guys, get over here. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep trying to chase them around, is what we're gonna do. If we can keep them from shooting, if we can wail on this one group of goblins long enough. Alright, good, good, good. Like I said, it's not ideal, but we are getting some work done. Come on. You guys have poor leadership. You're surrounded by 3 units. You have to break. And unfortunately, these goblins are winning over here. Alright, let's just speed this up a little bit. Come on. Well, that sucks. Alright, so we lost 1 unit of bats. Break those spears. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Damn. Yeah, undead leadership, man. I am too used to elves and dwarves. Screw it. Just leap on him. We're going to lose. Alright, well. A close defeat is still a defeat. Rip. Yeah, and they had more experience than me. Alright, fine. It was a futile hope, but hey, at least we punched them in the face a couple of times just to make our point. That settlement wasn't hugely important or had a lot of value in it anyway. Alright, so what I've learned here is I should have positioned my board better. Oh, look, you want to refound your empire. That's so sweet. That is so not going to work. Alright, we are now raiding. Alright, they're confederating. They're free to do that. Oh, you know what? No. Just... Okay. That was insulting. You all die. And that is what they get. Oh, and that was the little guy on the mission again. See, it all worked out exactly as intended. Alright, so that's going. He's just going to hang out in that territory. Go ahead and get the last of those dudes buff as hell. No major battles, nothing to root with. You know, let's go ahead and reinforce that center a little bit with a little bit more of the zombie horde. is doing, like, right next to my territory? We are trusted friends. I hope you keep that in mind as you sit, like, right next to my cities. Now then, humans. Yeah, no, I think not. Crushed. Ooh, 4,600. Screw it, we'll sack it. We'll take it again next turn. Get into your own territory. Alright, now that that has happened, Curse of Undeath. Good aura for you. Ortibald, what do you have available to me? Check to make sure there's nothing super outstanding. More trade goods could be good. Alright, you know what, let's just get this region looking a little bit healthier. We have that. Ooh, more bats in this region could be a good idea. But I think more money, straight up more money is good for us too. Can we do anything? Sure, let's do some more damage. Only doing it just to get her more experience, to be honest with you. Nope, full 3 levels of specialist, and we progress on to the next turn. Let's see. And they are pushing north heavy. That's fine, it doesn't really conflict with me that way. Yeah, we can sort of see from their army, we can see what Manfred thinks is a good army. A couple of ghouls for his, you know, shock troops. A couple of skeletons just to be sticky, and then all of the zombies. I mean, he's allowed to walk through my territory. I'm just sort of like, where are you going? Where do you come from? Where do you go? Where do you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Excuse me. Sorry, throat's starting to bug me again. I apologize for that. Been sick for the last few days. But we are nearing subjugation of our next human target. Yes. Alright. Dwarves confederating, that's no good. Now that we've sacked this area, let's just beat them one more time. And let's occupy. We're spreading ourselves so thin, we don't have nearly enough corruption anywhere to be doing this. But hey, it's a one-day stream. What are you gonna do? There is more people floating around than I'd like there to be. You are actually going to start heading south, because there is a lot of agents in our territory, I just realized. Alright, with this area kind of under control, where should we go next? We're at peace there. While they don't really like us, we're still technically okay.
Unstoppable!
Yeah, so we leave, and immediately things start to get worse because of the corruption problem. I think we're just going to have to leave it alone. Do we have any buildings available for construction? We do. We have growth. No, we want to start getting either a spirit well or an ancient armory up. I think. A banshee, that would raise dead. All right. Oh man, we are actually right next to Altdorf. I didn't even realize we'd gone that far west yet. That's tempting. While we're here, let's see. Minutes of the stream today, still at 175 out of 300. Thanks again to everyone. Alright, come on. Want one more interesting fight. Yes, goblins raid Altdorf. Oh my god. You know what? Screw it. I have my objective. The objective by the end of the stream is to burn Altdorf to the ground. We do that, we're considering today an entire success. It's gonna be hard considering what they have for, they probably have for their garrison, but you know what? We will try. We're even gonna redesignate where von Karstein is gonna go. Screw this entire dwarf effort. We're gonna strike down the seat of the imperial capital today. I will consider that a victory for the undead. Bad either, you know. 3.5 territories. Actually, 3 and then 2 partial territories. Not too bad for less than like 2.5 hours of play for me, at least. Sometimes I wonder if I'm too aggressive. I should really try Chaos. I've never actually played as Chaos, but considering how aggressive I can... Is... Let's just go there. Altdorf, what do you have? That is a hell of a garrison. But we could bring another army, is what I am thinking. Yes. Dark Majesty. Necromancer. Sounds brilliant. Bring the infantry. That's what we're gonna do. He's just gonna build up an army. Oh, they lost Grunberg. So sad.
Who wishes the red kiss?
No one wants the red kiss, ma'am.
Light.
Alright. He is so out of the way, though. He'll never be able to get involved in that fight, so...
I never tire.
Actually, hold on. We have enough for raiding.
On death.
I do.
I shall enslave the world.
Can we step in and then do it? Yes. Excellent.
I will.
So that way we're not freaking out our home population. And that'll make up for the tax revenue that's been lost. Alright, so he is good. Unfortunately, we have, like, nothing here to recruit with. Master of the Swarm. Ooh, yes, definitely. Oh, bad. Alright, so what we'll do is we will send her army forward, and she will begin the siege of Altdorf. And then we will bring up the greater amount of infantry with this new necromancer friend. Ooh, we can make friends with those goblins. They may be able to assist. Alright. They're raiding. Haha. Wait, my god. I could be the vampire lord to crush the empire. Which means I've completely lost sight of anything that's actually involved with the campaign, but screw it. Burn the empire to the ground. Septic Algo, Gaelic Fog, Wrath of Nature. Alright, you guys.
That's all I need. Dead things.
Friends.
Nope.
Please. I will even offer you money.
Think again.
How about you join my war? I will join the war against them if you will become my vassal. How about that?
Go on then.
Lovely. Now then, I need you to go after... No. I need you to go after that. Why will you not... Come on. In the war against the Empire.
No way.
You are my vassal. You will do what I say. I am mildly confused on why he will not help me. Okay, we are in. Now, obviously, there's a slight power problem. But that's okay. So we bring him up. He will continue to just bring the firepower. By the firepower, I mean the zombies. Fortunately, we're out of zombies in this area. Alright, that's fine. Go recruit him back home and then just draw him forward, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have done it in this territory because this huge battle we had a long time ago gives us access to more stuff. Alright, well, we learn. We learn. All we have for that. Let's go check on Varden Kostein himself. He is unfortunately a slow-moving son of a gun as he burns his way through these mountains, but...
Me and the lads got some time.
Going non-aggression pact? There we go. I need is to figure out why these guys are giving me tribute. Why will you not go to war? Don't quite understand. Do you have like a peace treaty? Is that the problem?
Should that be good?
Join war against... You hate the Empire. Why is it improving? You have a peace treaty, and that's why. I think that's the problem. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see if the Empire actually, like, turns on us. Yeah, the Empire does come after us. Okay, she ran really the wrong way, but, you know, whatever. Alright, there is the main Empire army, so that is the Emperor himself. I think he's rallying people to come for me. This is problematic. Come on, we only have a few more minutes left. We have 10 minutes. Figure out what we're gonna do about this Empire scum.
I have seen thine wake of destruction.
Yes.
Most impressive.
What do you want? Very well. So, let's see. We hit them again. I could send this army back to another territory to recruit better units. We're gonna have to... I'm not used to this part of the map. I'm not used to this part of the campaign. We're ready. Not in a good position.
Expand Sylvania's
But you will help this area come more into line with itself. Can't complain too much. Alright, now you... Anything available? No. So if that's the case, what we're going to do is come down. Immediately slip into raid. And then we can think about crossing back over next turn.
Bats and wolves gather.
There's what we were looking for, yes. Grab that. Raise that. You know what? I know I started to upgrade a building up here. Let's take that back. Yeah, you're not going to be finished by the time the stream is over.
They will serve.
So let's make sure that we get decent stuff. We have 3,000 left, so what we can do is add 2 more of those. 1, 2. There we go. That's an army. Yes. So instead, let's take a step back, actually. Cross the water. Rejoin back up with our troops. Next turn, he'll be able to buy more units. Yes, he'll be able to buy more units, join up with her. Hopefully 220 stacks. Which, if I bring more bats, will be very helpful.
I shall go.
There we go, and he'll be ready for Karak Him next turn. And sort of end this on a CG note. Can we screw with you? No.
Expand Sylvania's
Nope,
borders.
can't go there either. That's
I
okay.
thirst.
Go ahead and get this vampire into position. She can maybe try and hit their walls. You do. True.
Follow me.
Yeah, she's helping out down there. Sorry, I'm slowing down a little bit. I need to take more medicine. Alright, Empire, what are you doing? Alright, the Emperor, having seemed to have not been pleased with his discussion with the people of Nuln, has returned back to Karak Asgaraz. Alright, 2 more turns and we'll strike at the heart of the Empire. Into the... Come now. Burn your way through all these other little forces. Yes. Igvog. Wrath of Nature. Alright, so nothing disastrous happened. That's always a good sign. Now then, do we have anything available down here to buy? We have more bats. Definitely take some more of those. We will then just take what we can of that. There we go. Alright.
Shuffle this way.
He moves into position there. She will move into position here. 2 full stack armies.
I'll be all powerful.
Surely that's enough.
Necropolis awaits.
Hit the city itself. We have no money remaining.
Wishes the red kiss.
Alright, let's break these dwarves.
I am Vlad. All shall
Burn the city.
perish. Bring them death.
That is a hell of a garrison. Holy crap. 5 Longbeards, Thunderers. Let's see if they want to do
The
this.
world will be mine.
If we do that, talk to these guys. Military alliance. Come on. So we've set his military target, so hopefully they'll move in to grant us some reinforcements. Meanwhile, you guys...
I ain't looking at your eyes. They freak me.
Still won't join the war, huh? Gotta be a peace treaty. Darn it. Alright.
Darkness comes.
Oh, we have no money, so... You can just... You know what she can actually do? Actually, she does have a use that will add to the strength. She can actually embed herself into that army. He's not very strong because I haven't, leveled her up at all for combat. But hey, it makes him slightly better for the war. Alright, folks. If I am correct, this will be the final turn. He leaving? He's leaving. He is running. The coward has fled. Karel Hertzeller, do you stand to fight me? No. I was gonna maybe try and, slow me down. Alright. Goblins, I don't know where they're going, but they can have fun. Excuse me, I apologize. Alright. This final turn, we strike at the
Treat me
Empire.
with the respect I deserve.
What
or
do you want?
die.
I think not. Let my vassals deal with you. My goblin vassals. Little heartland of territory we have, to be fair. Alright, first thing we're going to do, though, is we are going to go check down and see if Vlad... Is it Vlad? I don't remember which von Karstein we even started with. The allies have moved. Good. A bone to pick. Income from all buildings has increased. Good, considering we have 3 armies and they're all kind of melting. Alright, our goblins allies have arrived. We still can't beat them.
Massacre them.
So they're not close enough. We have to let them get up closer. But the battle we are all here for.
You dare.
Step you into normal. Anything worth buying?
Bring it all to me.
Sure. Actually, let's check. Is her army full? Her army is full, so we're gonna go in 2 full stack armies. He will step
The
here.
scent of death is strong.
He will go.
Kill them.
Interesting how they still think they can win this, because I guess because they have mortars and greatswords. Alright, let's go ahead and get our battering ram and a couple of units together. We're gonna go a little longer than 3 hours.
Oh,
I want to break this city. Alright, let's check diplomacy. Who hates the Empire? There's always a number of people who do, correct? There's ones that we can get to join us against them.
Now,
It would appear that most everybody hates me for some reason.
Gobblers hungry. Vampires.
You guys
Go on,
need
eh?
to join the war.
think again.
2 full stack armies, and that city does not want to fall. Alright, well, let's at least get a battering ram.
Do not betray me more.
Alright, the Empire. You have 1 army. Hero has arrived, I see that. Actually send our hero out to kill that one that they just brought up. Altdorf will burn. Come on now. I know artillery hurts. I have enough bats, though. I should be able to get in there and destroy their artillery. Now then, what can we do? The Wrath of Nature has died. That's so sad. I've learned to master the storm. See, even better. My Fellbats are even stronger now for this siege. Fortunately, he is hurting because he's sitting in their territory. Let's see. I think what we need to do is first take her and wound him.
To die.
There we go. He has been dealt with.
So be it. Death and destruction.
Screw it! We are going to fight this battle, and that will be it for the day. This is going to be an interesting one. Check how we're doing. Alright. We have Isabella von Kostein's army prepared. Thing is, yes, they have a good amount of artillery. But they're also heavy cavalry, which is not going to help them much when it comes to taking the walls. So, we also need to keep in mind where our allies are coming. Allies are going to come in from behind. It's going to be another death to frame rate.
Might has fallen.
Alright, so, first things first. Battering ram, placed in position. Also starting deployment, that's fine enough. We will then grab all of the zomboys. They will take up position. Knights, wait in the back. Wolves, also waiting in the wings. First group of bats, take the right or the left flank. Skeletons and ghouls. You all are going to focus on taking the walls over here. Alright. That will do us for the first army. Yes. Let's start the battle. Let's see what they have. Okay, pausing. So, obviously we have halberds on the walls and a lot of handgunners. Down on the ground we have knights sort of scattered throughout the city, and we can see their artillery is in. Alright. So, we could also... Yeah, we can't create... Can we not create any more... Cannot target if climbing or manning equipment or on a platform. Cannot... Army is full, and... Fortunately, the army is full. Alright. So, what we're going to do is come in here, line up into position deep within the city. They're going to try and see if they can deal with at least one of them. We are then going to take all of our zombies, head straight for the walls. Just like that. This battering ram, going to crush there. Everything else is going to have to hold on. Actually, no. This stuff definitely doesn't get to the walls. Like I said, 2 mortar arrays is going to cause us some pain. I'm also going to wait for the other army to arrive, and we'll figure out what to do with everything. Alright, here comes the second army. Taking heavy fire, taking heavy fire. Alright, the bats have pretty much gotten past the walls unmolested. That's good. Where are the rest of the bats? Alright, frame rate is going to start dying. Here come the animals. Bring them in, boys. Alright. Believe that is what we have to deal with. Okay. Now that we have this in position, let's figure out what we want to do. These guys are also going to sail the walls. Of these guys, similarly, going for walls. Zombies. Actually, these zombies are all going to go for the walls. These guys are going to assist in taking the gatehouse. These groups of dire wolves will join up with their brethren. The plan. These guys are going to come out here and see if we can get into position to take out those. Meanwhile, you are also going to advance forward. Alright, I think everyone has orders. Good. Good. Alright, these bats need to come in, get that mortar. Other bats, you know what, even if these bats, like, die horrifically, because there are obviously Reiksguard knights down there. Alright, yeah, I don't even know, yeah, there's their leader. Just an Empire captain, so. Alright. Alright, we have reached the walls. We are taking a hell of a lot of damage. Which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. Okay, grab those. Grab some of these knights. Get ready to position. Alright, we've docked with the walls. Alright. While our bats are going to lose, but at the same time, they have stopped a lot of the artillery fire for the time being, so at least we have that going for us. Screw it, this entire force, push the gatehouse. See what we can do.
Isabella von Carstein.
Bella, let's get stuff healing. Alright, so those guys are now healing. You guys also could use some healing. Can't do it because they're on a wall. Also on a wall. Far away, too far away. Okay. Meanwhile, this is the Dance Macabre. Hey, Isabella, get up there. Staff of Domination. Can we summon inside the walls? Probably not. Probably a little too scaveny. Alright. We have broken down the walls. Kill their leader. Alright, these guys have succeeded in taking these walls. Get down there, kill the Reiksguard. I know, it's a suicide mission! It is indeed a suicide mission. Been a failure. Well, that one worked. This one, get on that. Alright, we've killed one of their artillery. Let's kill the other one. Yeah, so basically, all bats. Don't care if you all die. Kill the other mortar. Alright, the other mortar is breaking. Alright. What do we have floating around out here? We have a bunch of guys floating around out here. Can you guys just get on the walls? Thank you. Okay, we're definitely in. Where's Isabella? Isabella, overcharge. Let's get to the healing. Get direwolves buffed up. Can we summon anything? I don't know, but some blackguards made it through. That's good. Alright, so their gunners are still on the walls. Meanwhile, what's going on over here? Alright, we are working on swarming them. We can get behind them a little bit. Crush them. The walls of Altdorf must fall. Alright, our zombies that we sent at the walls have not fared well, unfortunately. But it looks like their stuff on the walls are not actually doing anything.
Take their heads!
Alright, we have lost the bats. But their artillery is gone. Alright. What can we do over here? Alright, get in and on them. They are frightened by the enemy. They should be surrounded soon. Alright, these guys are pushing up the walls. That's good. You know what? You guys all head here. That'll work. You guys, plus you guys, who are pretty much unhurt, go for those Reichsguard. Alright, the melee down here, we are pushing it in slowly. Bella, where are you? Isabella? Continue to get them surrounded, please. Overcast this shit. Maybe. Okay, I think we're winning there. Alright, we are pushing into those guys. These Reichsguard are hurting us, but there's only so many of them. Altdorf shall fall, hopefully. Alright, do we have anything down here? Look at these spearmen. See if they can turn around and maybe take their way up the walls. Because our hounds haven't even really gotten in yet. That's fair. Alright, the Black Knights are in. Alright. Let's get another overcast on this. Get some healing going. Crush them. Alright, the Master Necromancer is in. Let's see. Let us drop a little bit on halberds. Or the greatswords, that works too. This is plus on the melee. Yes. Come on, everybody. You have so much melee attack. Punch through. Alright, we wiped out something, or something of ours was wiped. It may be a fight. It's hard to say what's really happening now. Alright, you guys down here continue to crush on the Reichsguard. I need this new unit of zombies. These, basically just all these zombies, crush the handgunners. What is this one unit all the way out here? Oh, look! Look, it's the one guy from the artillery. He will spread the tale of what happened this day. Alright, because once again, taking the center... Oh, one of their artillery units does seem to have rallied, but they don't have their mortars, so it doesn't matter. Alright, if we can push this handgunner unit to death... Very good. Yeah, handgunner unit should fall eventually. How are these guys doing? They're shaken, they're damage sustained. They are slowly hurting. Yeah, they'll go down eventually. Meanwhile, back here, we can see their leader has started to take some serious damage.
Master Necromancer.
Alright, in 45 seconds, we can drop another big spell. Guys.
Death to the enemy!
Get in there.
Emperor's
I need these two. Get on him. Does he have anything he can do? No. Does she? Not yet. Thankfully, all these handgunners who have just been sitting on the walls aren't doing anything. Alright, we have broken them up here. Alright. Hit their flanks. Guys. Okay. These guys, if they can crush this Reiksguard unit, which I think they'll be able to do momentarily, then we may be able to recover, swing into the flank. Yeah, the guys on the walls are gonna start freaking out because they're getting charged. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Unfortunately, we just don't have room to maneuver well right now. The zombie charge against the handgunners. Oh, they're in. Look at that frame rate. Alright. Going well, going well. What do we have over here? Spearmen. Skeleton warriors, I think, come up here. Like, I think there's enough of them over here we could actually get on those ladders and start pushing. Alright, their leader is losing. We have another buff coming in. Alright, everyone gets massive plus attack. That should be enough to push through. Yeah, we just broke their general. They should start to freak out. We can kill him, all the better. Oh, he just took a huge hit. I think Isabella just smacked him.
Queen of Darkness.
Alright, we're pushing in. We're pushing in. The zombies on the flank are doing work. Did we break the Reiksguard? Not yet. Break the Reiksguard. We have 8 leadership remaining. Their leadership will fall. We'll hit those handgunners. And there's 11 of them left. They are broken. Alright. They'll be able to escape, chase the handgunners. Alright, did their leader escape? Their leader did escape. He's gonna come back. Come back, buddy. I need you here. Alright. Kill those. You know what? Can we get, like, a handful of dudes down here? Maybe? They're so intermingled, it's hard to pick them up. Alright. We are... I mean, we're not winning up on the walls, but then again, we're also, like, 300 zombies. So, who really cares? Alright, let's form something resembling a force. You know what? Just pile on the Reiksguard. If there's any down here, just tear them down. Come on, there's only a few of you left. Alright, I think that's the last of those Reiksguard. Hit these handgunners. Oh, I'm sorry, did you still want to fight? You still wanted to fight? Okay, go fight.
Isabella von Carstein.
Alright, let's go ahead, bring down your attack a little bit.
Bring death.
Like one dude on a horse. Yeah, you're right, Steven. Yeah. Break them down, break them down. Can we shatter those handgunners? We've lost about half of our army. They have lost a huge chunk of theirs, though. Come on, just shatter them. Alright, we do have something resembling a force up on the walls. The hounds are still trying to push their way in. They've taken some shots. Those handgunners, the skeleton warriors will win in that fight. Isabella, come over here. You can get through. Don't actually know if you can. Alright, you guys. Charge into the back of the great swords. Look at all the Reiksguard knights still hanging out. So proud of them. How they haven't helped their armies. I mean, seriously, if the AI was smart enough to take these Reiksguards and just swing them into me, I would not have made this. Like, hands down. Alright, so I think we just won up on the walls, did we? That's looking like we did. Okay. Hit him in the back. Alright, if they can actually chase him down... Yes. Abandon them, gods. Alright, they have completely broken at the front.
Isabella von Karstein.
Here, hit these handgunners, see if we can shatter them. Meanwhile, what can we grab down here? Alright, they did some punches, but I don't think they were able to shatter. Alright, bring him back, bring him back.
For Vlad!
Alright, Vlad. Alright, alright. Warriors are rallying on the walls. That's good. Alright, I think we have them surrounded. Yes. Yes, we do. Alright, first group of handgunners is breaking. Go into the next group. Run over the first one, stomp them beneath your shoes. You have shoes, you're zombies. Ugh.
Isabella von Karstein.
Alright, you guys... Alright, some shattered things. Looks like he may be running off the map. Alright. Okay. Pile on, boys. Pile on. Don't stop pushing. Okay, their leader shattered. Leader is shattered. That just leaves 4 groups of knights who are probably not in a good mood. Alright, who's up on this wall doing a red light? Okay, they are broken but not shattered. Let's just grab everything we have right here. Turn our attention to anything that still has a health bar. Okay. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking decent. Oh my god. There's a formation for you. Just want to look at that. You know what? Just send the army. I don't know what else to do at this point. I think we're just going to have to do a massive everybody attack the square kind of move. Because, yeah, the dogs, at least, should be able to run them down. Oh my god. Alright, all those units are shattered. We have some... You know what, just pile on. No, you dare shoot at me? Unleash the hounds. Okay, you run, you cowards. Alright, everything that isn't a dog. Pile on that thing. Alright, so that group is unfortunately crumbling. It happens. I just need to shatter these 2 handgunners before we make our way to the center. I don't want to start getting shot in the back. Alright, that one's shattered. Hit this one. Alright, the dog's into them. Oh yeah, the hounds are chasing them down. Good, good, good. Yeah, we lost a unit. That's okay. Alright. shatter this last one, and then we are going to figure out what we're going to do for the formation. Okay. Alright, alright. You guys all halt. They are starting to freak out a little bit. These guys are running somewhere. I think we're going to start doing is something kind of like this. So we'll bring the hounds there. These zombies and hounds will take up a position here. Skeletons and ghouls take up a position here. Knights and extra bits. I don't even know. I don't even know what we're doing right now, but we're going to try and make a formation. Isabella and the guy, there does seem to still be a group of handgunners. Deal with them. I think we have chased a group of handgunners out of the city. I don't even know where they're going. Maybe they're going to go take the ladders. Oh, did we get charged? Oh, so we did. Hit them. They will hurt us. Like, that will win. You know what? Everybody, into the center. Let's get in here. Oh, maybe. Can we zoom in? And we're losing them. We're losing some guys. Who will win? Oh, definitely a cavalry charge taking place. I mean, knights will hurt. Knights will still hurt us. But there's just so many of us. They will fight valiantly. Alright, here come the rest of the guys. Isabella, where are you? Come on, girl. What we're gonna do is drop... Oh, nope, nope. Isabella, I need you to use that, Staff of Damnation, please. Boom.
Yes.
With that, we should actually start to cut down the knights. That much extra attack? Yeah. Come on, boys. Keep pushing. You guys, pile in. Pile in. How are the hounds doing? The hounds are losing. The hounds are losing. We are hurting them, but we are losing. Also, we are getting shot in the back. Right. Go. We could still lose this. Unlikely, but it is possible. Alright, get on the demigryphs. What do we have on Isabella available? Nothing, unfortunately, because we have no winds of magic remaining.
Isabella von Carstein.
Alright, concentrate on this group. Just swarm them. Alright, this one group can kill that. Actually, you know what? They can get in here. Get them, boys.
Isabella von Carstein.
Oops, Isabella, I need you to do the entire debuff thing. Thank you.
For Sylvania.
Tough fight! Tough fight! You guys, kill the handgunners. A unit has been wiped out. That's bad. That's actually bad. We lost that flank. Alright, keep hitting them. Grab both of you guys, get you on the Demigryph Knights, break them down. Alright, Demigryph Knights do look like they're starting to panic. That one just died. Alright, finally we have another Empire unit that has shattered. The handgunners have shattered. You know what? You guys back here, let's try and wrap around if possible. It's an attrition fight. It's such an attrition fight. Demogryph Knights. Alright, you guys. Get into the flanks. Come on, break them down. I know you're zombies, but come on! Might come down to our heroes. And they have arrived. Okay. These spears I need on those Reiksguard. Come on, boys. Burn the city to the ground. Bella.
Undeath Ascendant.
Kill them. How is this going? They're attacked in the flank. They're eager, though. They know they have the advantage. Shit. Need these last Demogryph Knights to go down. Once they go down, we can concentrate. Alright, the Demogryph Knights have broken. Demogryph Knights have broken. Get in on the Reiksguard. Break the Reiksguard's ability to do damage.
End them.
God. It's... I'm tempted to just fast forward this, but... I'm concerned I won't react to something in time if I do that. Also, if they recovered... You bastards.
Kill.
Just kill these bastards. Alright, so this side over here is definitely lost, right? Yeah. Zombies versus Demogryphs, it was kind of inevitable. Alright, she's just gonna chase them, that's fine. If you guys just wanna get on that, I will let Isabella... Yeah, Isabella has broken it. See if we can get Isabella into a flanking position. We have so many... Alright, we're fast-forwarding. We gotta deal with this. Get in there. Alright. Are we even in fast-forward mode? Come on. Kind of. Such a grind. You know what? See if we can do this. We're just gonna see if we can send, like, the entire army into the square and capture it. Pushing them. Can these two just sneak through and capture this? Because that would be really funny. Zombies are gonna die, though. Ugh. Bella, I need you to do the thing you do, where you make their attacks suck. They are losing decisively, though. And there is a second group of knights. That's the problem. I was like, why are we not winning this? Get them. Fortunately, the Demogryphs are coming. Shit. Come on, Isabella. Take Altdorf. Come on. Come on. Ah, here come the Demogryphs. Crap. Hard to say what is actually going on right now. Definitely think the Reiksguard are falling. Yes, the Reiksguard are about to fall. Break them. Oh, come on, I saw them at negative for a moment. Alright, they've broken. Cut them down. Do it. Screw it, get the other group. Alright, alright. Kill the other Reichsguard group, then. Yeah, unit's been wiped out. That's unfortunate. Woo, boy! 1447, come on. These two... Get in there. Let's bring down those Demogryphs attack. That will help. This is... I think we're winning. So I see some recovery out of the Reichsguard, so maybe not. Come on! I will give it to these, like, 20 men. 50 men, whatever. Alright, one of them's breaking. Hit the other one. 15, wavering. Come on. Shattered! Victory! Oh! Oh my god. 4,000 losses. Oh. Altdorf is ours. The undead tide hath come for it. And nothing remains. At that, where are we at? Still at 175. Oh well. And we crashed! No, we didn't crash! It thought we did. We could sack it for 7,000 souls. Or we could burn it to the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed, thank you for joining me for this stream, this charity event. Thank you to Steven, Dave, Atoli, everyone else who joined on Twitch. Greatly appreciate anyone who has made a donation. A special heartfelt thank you to all of you. Without you, we couldn't have even gotten to this point. Once again, 300 was a very aggressive number I set up for myself. They recommend 100 for your first time, so sue me, I decided to reach. If you're watching on YouTube, I will put the donation information down in the description. Please, if you're new, feel free to subscribe, give a donation. Give a donation before you subscribe, though. That's more important. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and I will see you later.